Welcome back to a little bit of Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. Yes, we've been going pretty hard on this amazing RPG. And the more I play of it, the more that it takes from Oblivion and Skyrim and does it one better. And it's great. It's kind of denser, but it allows me to, like, everywhere I go, I find a new dungeon, a new enemy. It's pretty cool. We've made it to Act 3 now. We did have a little bit of fun with that mermaid. We finally found her. I feel like for about 4 or 5 streams, I'm like, can I have a mermaid for Christmas, Santa? It's like, no, you little perv. But we finally did get our mermaid, and she lived up to the hype, let me tell you. She killed me. Yeah. And then I went back for seconds. Oh, yes. You know, it's not called Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. It's Cyber Dies Twice. Because I wanted to, okay? Once is not good enough. Once is not good enough. I had to do a little bit of Le Petit Mort. The little death. Twice. So yeah, we've made it to Act 3. We're in the snowy area now. I will say the current quest we're on, we're kind of uniting the tribes to fight against Camelon. Sounds good, right? Actually, sort of political drama stuff. Yeah, if you're into that, that's cool. I will say it's slowed down a little bit. Maybe it's a padding quest. It's unfortunate. It's probably just a small little dip. But I understand they're probably just trying to make the game last a little bit longer. So I understand, devs. We also have the big DLC as well. To be the big DLC. Every time I try and make that work, poor Ember's like, huh? What the hell is he trying to say? He's being dirty and weird again. Mom! Cyber's been dirty and weird again. That's like every day. It's like every day, bro. Alright, I gotta turn the audio back up. Lovely. So yeah, we're hunting down all of these tribes, and we're trying to get, basically in this case, we're trying to find the giants. Yes, these giants are going to speak to us. Speak to me, Pa. Are you there? No. Alright. Some of these villages, I swear. This area is cool. We got to do a lot of random stuff. Basically, that's all the way I've been playing this game is completely random. So we finished off the Children of Morrigan. We got to meet this Mistress of Death, a herald, basically a goddess of death in the shape of a giant crow. And she didn't disappoint either. I thought she was going to pluck my eyebrows out. Jeez, not me eyebrows, me eyeballs. Could be my eyebrows. Get yourself a crow that does your eyebrows for you. Oh shit, your eyebrows are on fleek. Thank you. Alright, look at these beautiful places. The beautiful people. The beautiful people. Nice. So each of these tribes are weirder than the last. They all have their own affliction. It's quite Norse-based, so this area, coupled with the snow, gives it a very much Skyrim vibe, even though, you know, Skyrim's based on Norse as well, so it's all the same. Nice bit of music here as well. It does not disappoint. This game is totally worth a play. Here we go. This one's a little bit easier to find. Are you okay? He's sleeping, everybody. Be quiet, okay? Jesus, you're being so loud. Is that me talking right now? I better stop talking. He's going to wake him up. Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh, who woke him up? Who woke him up? I didn't do it. I accidentally stole that back, sorry. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake up. Why are we flying in the air right now?
What draws you to this place where
Hello.
stone and life entwine?
Entwine?
And let the truth in your heart.
There is no truth in my heart. You are the giant of bloom and ash, aren't you? I was told you could guide me. Yes. Who stole the cookies from the cookie jar? Wasn't me, because I have no cookies. I am cookieless. What am I supposed to do? Maidenless, cookieless. What is this life? What is this life?
If you wish my blessing.
What's worse than having no cookies? Well, my dear friend, it's the promise, the tease of having cookies. Do you know what happens? When I don't get my cookies?
Mortals are fleeting.
All work and no cookies makes Sammy go something.
The world I love.
These giants are crazy, right? Their whole head looks like a keyhole.
Bloom a promise. The fate of mortals shapes the fate of all things, child.
I don't think we get to fight one of these giants, but
I care.
Definitely get to see them. I seek your blessing. So we're basically trying to take down one of the chieftains of the clans, but he managed to turn himself into a little bit of a demigod. Isn't he a little shite? So he's unkillable right now. Every time they have a new chieftain come along, he will appear and murder them. So we have to get the blessings of the giants so we too can then strike down this chieftain.
Thrigva. His corruption spreads like a poison, choking the life from all it touches. If you wish to stand against him,
I do.
you must show me that you honor.
You know when you swallow weird, a little bit of air or something? And your voice is like this.
Bring me the fragile.
Definitely done that, right?
Flowers. The symbol of life's beauty and brevity.
Or you have a little air bubble stuck in your throat.
And I will grant you the strength you seek.
Yes. Grant me. Alright, I gotta get a flower for her. So usually when this happens, we're taken to the weird plane, this other dimension. There's a nice load screen. No, we're going straight into fighting this thing, the Ancient Beholder. Oh my god, there's the Eye of Sauron staring back at me. The Eye of Brown Eye. Hello. Whoa. Nice. Okay, so we've... Oh, there's a couple of them. Yay. Beholder, beholder. Over the shoulder boulder holder. I don't know you. That's my purse. They're basically marrowghasts, are they? Yeah. They're like marrowghasts. It's okay. These guys are hard to parry, so... Me die long time. Oh! And down he goes, the Ancient Beholder. The Ancient Beholders were never meant to be what they are. Once part of a subterranean race that dwelt in the darkness, they were lured into the service of the Foredwellers with a simple promise, to see the sun. They kind of look like a sun, don't they? With a pink eye. The sun was never theirs to claim, though. Instead, they were twisted, warped through weird magic into the creatures of grotesque devotion. Stripped of their past and reshaped for war, they gazed upon the Foredwellers as if they were the light itself. So they're just horny for the sun. Okay, okay. I see you. I see you, baby. What's he doing? Ew! He's twerking. Are they fighting each other? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Dude, I freaking hate these lasers. See, it just like insta-kills you. Freaking lasers! Bad. Is he taking any damage? What kind of a booty nose is this? Your tailbone's got a booty. Turn around. Every now and then. Nice. See, that's the shitty part about those. So I dodged that, and then I moved in to hit him to try and punish, and instead all I got... That must have glitched or something. Nothing hit me. Holy Jemima. Nice. That's why I hate the lasers in the game. I understand what they're going for, and we have iframes in the dodge, but... Hello? Was there a laser thing? If you could find the laser, that'd be great. I think it was a little bit of a little boogie woogie. At the end of every game, it gets the least amount of polish. God bless them. Nice. And I guess it didn't save at all, so we have to go back. That's lovely. I love it when I lose progress. Yes. It's like watching ads. It does it for me. It really does. You need to create your own ad campaign, Ember. Is that what does it for you? That's right. Ember, eau de toilette. Eau de parfum. Oh, what's the perfume called? Is that what does it for you? One spritz, and you'll have them in the palm of your hand. Who would do the ad campaign for it? Timothy Chalamet. Chalamet. That guy is everywhere. Hey, please, mommy, scare me. Get him off the screen. No, I can't do that. Alright, let's try that again. This time, it's personal. And we're flying again. I don't want to fly, please. Watch, I'll end up getting dropped on my arse coming out of there. Alright, let's get back in there. Interesting boss. It is just the marrow gas that we were fighting, or as we like to call them, peen eyes or peen legs, or just peen in general. Looks like he has an interesting concept, so you can see how much damage we're doing all of a sudden, but we weren't doing that 5 minutes ago, were we? No, we were not. So something has changed. I'll tell you what's changed. Me! Oh, he's dead. Nice, you see? This is what happens when you don't play with your food, Timmy. You just kill it. So each of them have weak points, but it's up to you to find it. The game says no. In this case, I think it's the legs. If you dodge at the last second, you will dodge that, but easier said than done. Nice. Oh, yeah. Sit down, boy. Untouchable. I don't think they've hit me at all yet. Oh, okay, maybe a little bit. In fairness, the iframes on the dodge are very, very nice. But the thing is, when you can't see a laser that fast, I don't know when to
Show
dodge.
me your heart, mortal, and
Yeah.
it is steady and true.
See, look, they're even got
Take this
Marrowghast
blessing,
eyes on them.
forged in both bloom and ash. A fragment of what was and what will endure.
Ooh,
May it shield you in your darkest moments
thank you.
and remind you of what you fight to protect.
Is that you, God? It's me,
Go with
Margaret.
my blessing, child.
I lost like $5 in a pair of jeans. Can you help me find it, God? Sorry, that's not why I'm supposed to pray to you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So you've met your first little spider booba girl. Very, very nice, Ember. Trust me, there's more where that came from. The weirder, the better. Alright, that's 2 out of 3. This is only one little quest. I'm going to fight that guy. It's interesting. Like, I'm not against it. It's just, if you know anything about me, you know that I desperately hate politics of any kind, including medieval politics. On the surface, it sounds cool, right? You're like, oh, these guys are going to war. Oh, these guys are creating a siege and like cool Vikings and stuff. But it's the same bollock and shite, you know? Doesn't matter if it's 2,000 years ago or 2,000 years in the future. And most of it, especially medieval politics, they do love to center around British politics, don't they? The Tudor family, you know, Henry VIII, fucking Game of Thrones, all of it's based on that, even the Norse stuff. And I'm an Irishman. We suffered 800 years under, you know, some very stupid inbred kings and queens, you know. And that's the nicest thing I can say about them. So, yeah, I would very much appreciate absolutely never bringing that stuff up, you know, in a video game. It's hard enough to escape it from history. I've no bad feelings about it now, you know. There are historians, Irish historians, and they hold on to that stuff as if they were reborn from the 800s, you know. It's like, oh my god, it's not that serious. Oh. But yeah, it would be nice not to have it drilled into you over and over again. And take, for instance, you know, I'd say as Americans, you're probably sick of hearing about the American Revolution or something, you know, or the you know, freaking independence. I don't know. It's stuff like that. Alright. Look, I saved. Are you proud of me? Okay, something has definitely happened to this village. Jesus Christ. Were they selling Pokemon cards or something? There's dead bodies everywhere. There's blood. I think were they selling Pokemon cards? I'm telling you, it's getting bloody out there. Watch out. Walking around with a Charizard get you killed, man. I'm telling you. You'll be laughing. It's true. Oh, what happened here? Was this your... Did you do this?
To traverse the Forlorn Swords alone.
The Forlorn Swords.
That's it, if it pleases you. A warm flame is right here.
It's quite low for some reason, huh?
The north you go, the less
Should I get low? I've been going for... Okay. Need to remember when I start the game. I wish Twitch would do that. When you change categories, they don't tell you. Well, you can see it, but it'd be nice. I suppose it's more of an OBS thing. I just need to make a mental note. Lovely. Yeah, I'd say it was like an hour 20 maybe.
You though?
Mm-hmm.
You look like someone who's never had to scoop snail roe from a fiend's guts.
Ew. Snail roe? The eggs of a snail? Do snails lay eggs? I think they do, actually. I think I see some of them on the plants, right? Or is that caterpillars? Caterpillars. Who are you?
I am Vati.
Hey, Vati. Vati with a fatty.
Yet you asked as though you seek some greater tale.
Yeah.
Not in my case, stranger.
Stranger.
Just an old man.
No, that's not true. Look at you.
Long ago.
You're in your prime.
You, however, seem sharp, strong, and you're not from here. That much is clear. Now it's you I'm curious about. I suppose
this would be starting this clan's quest. I probably shouldn't have done that. I seek the artifacts of King Arthur.
Well, I'll be.
Yes.
I haven't heard a tale like that in
I don't know why I swear most of the vocals are very loud in the game. I've done that. None of your business. The key to my mission.
A mission, you say? Mm-hmm. And it must be damn important.
Yeah. I gotta do the thing.
However, that in this
and save the whole world, because I did the thing.
Find what you're looking for.
Doing the deed.
I know someone who might be able to help. Gerfan.
Gerfan. Yeah, I've met him. Okay, maybe I was supposed to run into this guy way earlier. Whoopsie. Okay. He sells stuff? Lockpicks? And an arrow. Okay. What the fuck? Close the shop, lads. What is the point of that? Alright. Oh, look at this. This is the other giant. Cool. Gunvalder. Oh, listen to this music. Stop. So pretty. God, they nailed the music. All of it gets copyrighted though. So they use an actual artist, a throat singer, Norse singer, named Danheim. God bless him, he's done a wonderful job, but he's up on the copyright, lads. Jesus Christ, I have YouTube crawling down me ass. Oh, jeez. That's okay, I don't really care, but, you know, I don't mind demonetization. Don't like when they get blocked. That's where, you know, or you get a copyright strike. That's where I draw the line. It's like, lads, this is so stupid. Come on now. What's this now? Stone Tablet of Resolve. We know our end is near, yet choose to fight. To die with honor is to live forever. Yes, in Valhalla. Matier, watch over us as we stand, as we fall, as we return to your embrace. Let our defiance be a story told long after Gunvalder is gone. That's nice. Are they actually writing on stone tablets? How very fucking metal of you. That's so cool. Alright, let's see what this giant has to do. Each one seems to be its own little challenge. He's not taking too long. I didn't know what to do with this quest. I didn't know whether to do it off stream or what. Like yesterday we were fighting the WYRDKNIGHT and I gave him hell for leather. He had like 1/5 of his health bar left, but then morning came and then he left. So it's on a timer that you don't know. But oh, it was tough. It was like literally chipping away at like titanium or something. It's like, am I doing any damage at all? Let's see what this guy has got to say. Hello, Mr. Giant. Hello. Are we going to fly as well? Offer animal component. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll have a little sippy. Cheers. Cheers to you. Cheers. Oh, Jesus. We're flying again. Have you got any sippies for yourself later? A bit of wine? Do I have to roll through my assless chaps? Just say the word. I always got them under lock and key. It's like when Batman puts his suit on, but for me it's just assless chaps and then slow motion. Slow motion walking. It's going to take you forever to get here. I come to honor the giants and earn your favor.
Honor, a rare gift from the living.
A bit of wine left for later? Okay, good. I hate when I can't beat the enemy before the timer runs out, right?
My blessing.
Those Silksong races? I remember those. I still have that clip in my head where you beat that last race by using like the little hook shot. Very good. You make some great clippable moments and evidence as well.
Tryggva, the parasite
clinging to the pillar.
He twists the old ways for his own greed.
Yeah, a bit of wine left. We gotta do better. I gotta come through. I'm absolutely bad at my job as wine daddy. Come on. You gotta do the claps for me again, remember? Oh my god, that was brilliant. It's like one of those shows you'd watch with the visual cues. Yay, we're gonna give you an audio cue for the ass clapping. Yay. Write that down.
You will face
before the finish. Yeah, I remember that one. That was great. I think you actually hit him at the very end as well. But I won't tell anybody. I won't. Swear. Alright, what's the trial? Unavailable during combat? What? Oh my god. What combat? This combat? Ow. These are the angry ones who bit my arm off. Why's it gotta be two? Why is it always... Oh man, I'm too strong. Whoa, look at him. He was up on his hind legs. He's so cute. Can I keep you? Mom, can I bring him home, please? Look, he's okay. He bites your arm off a little bit. He's got like a demon in his mouth with a tongue. What that tongue do, though? Apparently it bites your arm off. You're beautiful. Oh, you want uppies? Come get your uppies. Aggressive uppies. Now, trust me, if you're not like, when the day is over, you come home, your girl's there, if you're not picking her up and swinging her around, give her uppies.
Victorious. Few possess the strength to endure.
That wasn't that difficult at all.
Still the bonds to overcome.
I'm strong.
You are worthy of my blessing.
Thank you.
Take it, mortal. and carry the strength of the summoner with you.
Does anyone else hear this guy?
Know this. My power is not a gift. It is a burden.
Ooh.
Wield it wisely, for it binds you to those you fight for.
Can we change the channel? This guy talks a lot. What the hell? Look at this tongue.
Giant strength is yours to wield, but their expectations are yours to bear.
He's still talking.
Do not fail.
Shut up. Please. Okay, there we go. I couldn't change the channel on that game. Even the giant's like, it's like one of those classic things where like the character's about to die, but somehow, I'm coughing and spitting out blood, but then I also have time for 15 more lines of dialogue. Wait. That's like every RPG ever. Alright, I think we've got them all now. Now what do we do? Is it really a burden? Look at me, I finally made it to Ice World, and here I am in me skivvies. In the nip, as the Irish say. If you get out of the shower, you know that brief moment of getting out of the shower where you want to jump to get your towel or your bathrobe or whatever, but you don't want to fall and crack your head open on the slippiness. So we call that moment in the nip. It's not actually got to do with nipples, surprisingly enough, but I suppose if you think about it long enough, everything's got to do with nipples. All comes back to nipples. Let's see, we got that giant blessing. Where's the other one? Hello? There it is there. That was the one. The Forgotten Giant, Gunvaldir, and Tuid. Okay, so now what do we do? What do I do with these things? Like we're going to fasten something to fight or we fall. Rise the mountain, face the storm. I think that might be meant to say raise the mountain, right? Anybody? Nice. Always fair in that race. I swear that guy was cheating. You said it was a photo finish. We all saw. At the end, you kind of slingshot to him and the slingshot. I can't tell. But there, I don't know. Hornet was swinging something. But, you know, it gave it to you. It was a photo finish. We'll let you away with it this time. Collected all the giants. Yeah, I need to return to Darvanhanen. I'll do it. So apparently this blessing will allow us to take on this chieftain. I hope he's a big boss. Really, it's just like, go here, fight that, go here, fight this and that. That's fine by me. I'm here for the combat. The combat is, I haven't just made it my own Dark Souls baby. It's going to be hard to play other games like this. Like getting your health back for parrying. Yes, please. Yes, please. Alright, how you doing, sir? They really don't like when you slide around because it's basically looks like you're trying to pickpocket as you go into stealth mode. Okay, where's this guy at? This better be worth it, man. Yeah, the music's fucking good. Is he all the way up there? Of course he is! Fussing, fucking climbing stairs. What do I look like? I am the emissary, the ancestor of King Arthur. I do not go upstairs. Ow, ow, ow. She's got frostbite on her toesies. On her tootsies. Nice. Yeah, it's hard to parry in third person, so I don't fight too much in it. It's nice that the option's there. Harder than you think. Alright, let's see what this guy's got to say. Will he allow us to take on? I think what they're going to do is they'll now try and ascend someone as a new chieftain, which will spawn in this immortal old dude. And instead of... Oh, I meant to do that. Oh, fucking hell. I missed a step on the ladder. Oh, did you ever do that? That's when you know you're getting old. You miss a step on the stairs, not a ladder. I said ladder. And you have that little fucking, you know, heart attack moment. You think you're going to fall down the stairs. But then you also, like, almost slip a disc in your back. It's like, oh, God, oh, God.
Traveler.
All right. It is time. I've gathered the giant's blessings.
By the stones.
Mm-hmm.
You've done it. The blessing of the giants.
You're welcome.
Do you have any idea what you've accomplished?
Fuck all.
Forging a weapon from them is the pinnacle of the stone warrior's
Forging a
craft.
weapon. See, this could be like the Storm Ruler.
Spoken of in tales, but never achieved in living memory. You've brought us to the peak of what we can do, and surpassed even that.
The peak? Will you forge it? Will you wear forge? I can't even do. You do the voice so well.
The giants
Will
entrusted their
you?
strength to you, and I'll make sure it's bound.
I gotta buy some wigs and just surprise you one day on stream. Like, I am wearing wigs.
It's the craft of the ages.
Alright. We get a montage of you making this weapon. Gonna need a montage.
Use it with purpose.
Lacuna, if you're still there, where's my tacos? I am cookieless and tacoless. Y'all gotta stop teasing me my food. You don't want to see a hungry cyber. I'm ready to face Trevor. Okay. I think you might actually have to equip this. Isn't that cute? I ain't using this shit. I got my own shit to shit on. What's it called? It is like the Storm Ruler. Every From Software game, they have this MacGuffin weapon. It's called the Giant's Grudge. I like that. Let's see what it looks like. Boom! Damn! Oh my god. Blessed by the giants. Yes. Only blade known to wound his cursed immortal form. Let's hope we wounded a little bit. Jesus. You overcompensating for a tiny peen with this giant weapon? No. Yes. Yes, you are. Fantasy games. It's like buying a Porsche for dudes. They're middle-aged. Like, are you overcompensating for something? Fancy car, tiny peen. That's the way it is. I did not make up these rules. They were written long ago. Through the annals of time itself, and more annals, less annals. I often will say dumb stuff like that, and I didn't know it was going to cause such a little hiccup. Now it really is. It's ironic that you mispronouncing annal really will be remembered through the annals of time. Well done. Kind of ironic, I suppose you could say. Nice. Where to? Where do we take this? Over here? These 3 fingers? Sticking it in the earth? 3 fingers? Oh my. She's a lucky girl. Let's see. If we put down this, we don't want the WYRDKNIGHT bothering us when we're trying to do this, so we'll just rest some morning. Thank you. And here's my lovely horse. Everybody giving this horse some shade, like, leave him alone. Leave him alone till the cows come home. It's okay, buddy. Not all of us have to have our skin on the inside and our guts on the outside. It's okay. I love you. Ah, jeez, he bit me. Did I scare you a little bit? Yeah, let's hope we don't have to fight the whole fight with this. I don't mind, you know, your MacGuffin weapons, but they're kind of boring if it's all you use. So let's hope it just breaks through a shield, and then we can take him. Wow, this is the seat of the throne. Wow, it's like the Iron Throne, but like 3 fingers on the throne bone. Hello there. Are you the chieftain? Don't look scary to me, you little pussy. You're causing trouble here.
You return.
Yes.
Not as before.
I don't know you.
See the giant's blessing upon you.
Yes.
Mark burned into your soul. Why would
some great voice acting?
Such a
Anal? Yeah. Anal. Anal. How do you do the robot voice so well? The AI robot voice. It's so good. I can hear your marble like going through a filing cabinet in your brain just to get the exact pronunciation. It has to be the robot. Anal. You probably like stand up straight like a little robot. Anal. See, I can say it, it's fine. Anal. Just untrimp for just this emergency. It's okay. It's okay. Nice. We're just bloody messing with you, right?
The giants. They abandoned us long.
What was the other one as well? See, we forgot the other one. There was another one you couldn't pronounce on the day. Anal. Analgesic.
Nothing.
The Sheeta was like doing a whole tongue twister poem. I was happy just to mess with you on one word. He was trying to torture. Like, that's all you, Ember. I'm not saying that one.
I am the lone pillar.
The lone pillar.
Chosen of the gods. No mortal or giant
Yes.
can
It's time for Lurky's got that came around so fast. We got to watch all those trailers. Thank you so much for hanging out and giving me some laughs. I appreciate you so much. I know you're always looking in and supporting like 10 or 12 people, all the while trying to work and do your own thing. You're amazing. Go do your thing. More Torna. Nice. How's it going, dude? What up, relish? Where's my relish? I have no cookies, I have no tacos, and no relish. How dare you come in here sounding like food. How you doing? We did play Torna. We finished off Torna. I'm waiting for the Switch 2 update for Xenoblade 3, dude, and I'm definitely playing it. I want to play the DLC as well, so never got to... No future redeemed for me. But I hope you're doing well. What are you up to these days? What are you playing? Who are you playing with? Huh? You playing with...
You dare mock the name of
This guy is an immortal Norse god. And every time they try and create a new chieftain of the clans, this guy comes down and smites them. So we have to get the giant's blessing, as he said there. So now we get to fight him. It's a good game. It's basically a Oblivion-style game with the background twisted the tale of King Arthur, the Knights of the Round Table, a nice Eldritch horror. Here we go. Let's do it. So we have to get this MacGuffin sword. Did it hit him? We both missed it. Nice. Okay, is that enough? Can I use my normal weapons now? Bring it! No, look, everything else is immortal shite. Okay, we are so screwed. I should have upgraded it first. Okay, it doesn't take that much damage. We just have to become parry gods. I want his weapon. Look at that thing. It's like a Cthulhu tentacle beard on the back of a great axe. Oh, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. Come on. You've yet to hit me, sir. Psych. This game is so much fun. You can use magic and arrow and sneak and all that. But why not do a parry build that heals you every time you parry? Not so play in third person if you feel like a badass. You can do some wild shit in third person as well. All the animations change. He healed. What a pussy. What are you, some kind of a pussy? Who heals? The green bar is his stamina. We get that down. He goes for a very long nap. You don't see me healing, do you? Come on. Somebody finally challenges you. Yes, there he goes. Time for sleepies. It's okay. It's okay. Just bonk you on the head while you go sleepies. But he wasn't... Oh, good dodge, sir. So yeah, there's other Tainted Grail games as well. There's Tainted Grail Conquest, which is more of a CRPG. The guys who made this, Awakened Realms, they're pretty cool. They're all about building that fantasy world. Nice. Yield. Look at that, he's got a little squid at the end. Damn. Them tentacles do. You are pathetic.
You are no doubt.
I don't want to carry the mantle of chieftain.
No outsider can carry
Yes.
the mantle.
Playing Xeno. Hey! Oh, you have to play it. Okay, good, good. Also, I've been catching up on Honkai. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Now, trust me, I know everyone and their granny has some memes and jokes about gacha games, but I jumped in there with Genshin Impact at the time because from the gameplay I was like, oh, this is a no-brainer, and I still think it's one of the best that they've made. It's open world like Breath of the Wild, and then just kind of hack and slash anime goodness, you know. I did try the other ones. The only other one I really put a good bit of time into was Zenless Zone Zero, but unfortunately, such is the nature of these gacha games, they sort of kind of, you know, give in to the fan base, and Zenless Zone Zero has now become one of the top fucking furry character gacha games. There's like bear men and cat people and a shark girl with a tail coming out of her butt. Yeah, hey, it's still fun, but it's like, I don't know, it's not quite my kink. It's like that drummer movie, you know, Whiplash. Not quite my tempo, not quite my kink, you know. But yeah, I did have fun with that one. It was kind of punk. That's why I liked it. It was sort of city urban punk, and you run like a VHS store, so it was kind of cool. Those guys have some crazy amount of money. All those next gen gacha games are coming out. Do you think you'll buy any of those or get into those? I suppose you'll wait and see, right? We have Neverest the Everest, which sounds ridiculous, but it's sort of like GTA. It's from the guys who made Tower of Fantasy. You're driving down in a car, you got a city, you're building, you know, and then it gets attacked by these monsters, but it's fully open city. And then there was Project Mugen, which I think has a new name. It's like Ara something or whatever. I'm so bad with the names. But Project Mugen was sort of a detective anime kind of gacha game, mixed with, it's called Anata, Ananta. So how would you say that, Anata? But the unique feature it has, obviously the detective side of stuff, but it also has crazy detective powers. You're like Spider-Man. That's the one where you're flying around the city like Spider-Man. Go look up Anata. So they could be cool. And I believe that one is the next game from the Wuthering Waves guys. So it's kind of their next evolution of the games. Like, they're free to play. If you have a little bit of self-control, some days I do, sometimes I don't. You don't have to put any money down, you know. I have like 300 hours into Genshin. Now, I haven't played Genshin in about a year, so I won't lie, because it's just too many games and stuff, you know. Okay, so now we get to pick who should be the, interesting, let's see. Let's see, deserves to lead. Master Stone Warden, okay. Nice. I know I'm leaving this guy on his crutches. It's like, please. But yeah, I enjoy those games. I won't be... Like, I know they might attract a certain audience that, you know, brings... You know, but that's a small percentage of all gamers, trust me. Not that big a deal. People are too quick to judge. Just play the games, have some fun. Swinging like a gorilla, I'm telling you. Yeah, I played CCZ because of the theme. Yeah, and the furry bait got to be... Yeah, thank you! Unbearable. I see what you did there. You probably, you probably didn't mean to do that, but yeah, it got ridiculous. You know, straight from the offset, there was a big bear dude, so I was like, okay, let's see where this goes now. How many characters? But yeah, they've gone, nearly every second character has cat ears or something. It gets to a point, and it sucks because I really love some of them. It was just a nice mechanic girl, and she had SMGs, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's like Grease Monkey with SMGs. It was so much fun. And then, yeah, like, the irony of me giving out about the shark girl, but she was cool. Her name was, like, Ellen.
And I have heard your will. But me, chieftain...
So I like those games. To a point. Tried a bit of Tower of Fantasy on console when it launched, and it was rickety. It was rickety.
You are a man of honor.
It was like standing on scaffolding that was badly put up. You didn't know when it was going to fall.
The Ulfar will regain their strength.
The Ulfar.
Well,
yeah, this is a fun game. If you like Oblivion and Skyrim and you're sick of waiting 15 years for Elder Scrolls 6, this is Elder Scrolls and better. But because they've made it denser, you get to do so much more. We just had a bit of freaky time with a mermaid, but then she killed us. She straddled us and then ate our flesh, and it counted as a secret, funny death. And I did it again.
Out of the question.
Out.
Don't get me wrong.
Trying to do Norse, but I hear Canadian.
United Dalrita.
Canadian Norse.
But let's not fool ourselves. The Dalrita are anything but united, and this so-called rebellion of One Ice is bound to collapse. Right now, we should be worrying.
I like the snow. Look at that.
Not
they bother to animate each little snowflake.
I thought going to the moot
instead of just doing blurry blobs.
Could use a place at the table.
It's pretty impressive.
But maybe Darvan's right. After the whole damned mess with Thrigvi, to stop chasing other people's wars and start rebuilding.
And each map is an act in the game, so it has its own style. This one obviously Norse and Skyrim, but the whole game is not like this. The one we just came from was Eldritch Swamp, and then the first one was like forests and keepers. It's good. Alright, what's your plan to lead the Ulfar tribe?
And now you ask me, after deciding their future with me at the helm? That's bold of you.
It's bold.
But don't worry, you've got a good instinct. That whole mess with Thrigvi, it infuriated me. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't imagined what I'd do differently. Had I been the one to earn the giant's blessings. And I've got a thing or two up my sleeve. Warriors need a steady hand to lead them. But they also need respect. Just like the Stone Wardens. So strength and respect will be restored. That much, I promise. Ulfar needs a leader, not a loudmouth. I'll remind them of that. Now...
That accent's all over the place, my goodness.
See what kind of mess I've inherited.
Alright, I think we also get to get the dead body of this guy on the throne. Yoink. Might get his weapon as well. Yeah, Tryggvir's axe. Ulfar's Some of that stuff we can sell. Let's see what Tryggvier's axe is like. Where is it? There it is. I'm so stupid. No, oh, it is. Okay. So let's see. 89. It's not that strong. It's okay. 15 stamina versus 37. Deals critical hits against enemies with 100% health. Damn. So the first hit's basically a crit, and then crits with this weapon deal 100% more damage. Sheesh. Let's see what it looks like. So we do get the little tentacle gushy at the end of the axe. Jesus. It looks all sorts of dirty. Yeah, the weapons are pretty badass. Pretty badass. And then the armor as well. I chose to play as a female character. As I said before, I'll go male, female, just to see what it's all about. Kind of depends on the character creator as well. Like, if they got some gorgeous looking girls, like, why the hell not, you know? Why the hell not? But if they all looked like, you know, a dude with a wig on, I'm okay. Sometimes my brain comes out with some stupid shit and it makes me laugh. Dude with a wig! Okay, why did you put my weapons away? Give me the free. Okay, so I think we finish at this area. Yeah, so now we have to continue on to the next one. That's what I was worried about this quest. It's far from boring, it's just long-winded. And that, unfortunately, can still mean it can be boring. So, divided we fall. We have what do we do over here then? Oh, that doesn't count, okay, but this one does? What's this one? No, Wretched Hideout. So we're uniting the clans. So we came from Connacht, which was kind of swampy, as I said. Really fun. That one, very, very fun. I love that one. Very creepy, steeped in serious like mystery and fairy tale as well. I think that is the pinnacle of the game right there. Act 2 might be my favorite. And then Act 1, you know, you're getting your bearings, but still full of weirdness and whimsy. It was very much the first act was about kind of classism. We had these keepers, which are sort of running boys for Camelot and the Knights of the Round Table, little baby back bitches, but it still allowed them to imprison and to treat people like crap. Like, this is their big fort, which isn't much in the grand scheme of things, but all back here on the beach, and that is just where they've just pushed most of the poor people, which is sad. But yeah, it's cool. So by doing this, these 3 separate maps instead of one big open world, it's allowed it to be much more denser. Do you see, like, every little icon you see there is another you know, base to fight, another dungeon with a boss in it, you know, that kind of way. It's just very, very impressive, and I think it works, and it's well optimized. Now, the last couple of updates have been both helpful and a bit cumbersome as well. It's just the nature of the beast when you're developing, you know, you're always kind of messing with a build, and sometimes things break as you go. But I'm enjoying it. I'm able to stream it and play at the same time. It just came out like last October, I want to say, or so, and they have a huge expansion out, which is based on huge Eldritch Mind Flayer stuff. So if you know your Mind Flayers, you'll love that. Basically, think of them as interdimensional puppet masters that literally suck the brains of people. Good old brain eaters, Mind Flayers. So yeah, that could be cool. My plan is they're constantly working on this game, which is great. It's not a live service game. They just are a really passionate small team that want to make sure that the product is as good as it can ever be. So they're retooling Act 3. We're already in Act 3, so we're gone beyond that. But I have many old saves anyway. So they're going to retool Act 3 where it's more balanced, because people are going into the DLC and coming back and just wiping the floor. So they're going to rebalance things. They want to change around some of the quests. So even my complaints about this quest being long-winded, by the sounds of it, they're already in the midst of probably changing it for the better, I hope. So good on them. You know, I love that there's a dev that can take constructive criticism and is not afraid to change things around, you know. Because people can take criticism, but then still have that chip on their shoulder where they're like, well, this is our game, our product, and if you don't like it, we'll just wait for the next person to come along on that. And then there's the other side of it where you can't please every gamer. And that's more apparent now than ever, in my opinion, because we are, you know, everybody's got less and less disposable income, or as I like to call it, fuck you money, where you're not afraid to just kind of throw it down the drain. So you're going to be a little bit more apprehensive what you spend it on. Now, the same people that go out there and buy like a limited edition AirPod and then lose it on a bus somewhere, or the same people that will go out and buy a SpongeBob McDonald's meal or whatever, will still be like, I can't spend €20 on a game. So, you know, priorities and all that, but to each their own, I guess. We find our happiness, as little as it may be, wherever we can, so just enjoy yourself. I got into one of my fabled rants yesterday, just talking about like what's going on with the world, and even from a little small country like Ireland, we can't figure out the basic necessities and not trying to screw over people and housing crisis and all that. The same stuff. I try not to get into that stuff too much because the door remains locked. Because, you know, we're trying to escape into games. We're not trying to play a game and have world kind of come crashing back into us. But it spills out of me sometimes because it's frustrating, you know, and nothing changes. I just want the best for people. As naive as that sounds, you have to be optimistic these days, and it's bollocks hard to do it. But you have to. Because if you lose that, the pain and the anger and the frustration will seep in, and you'll start taking out in your life and your loved ones. That shocks. It's fucking hard though, Jesus Christ. Oh, look at this on the Green Knight's helm. It's like Medusa. That was cool. Yeah, we got to fight some of the Knights of the Round Table. I'll do some more of that. Nice. Right. Yeah, so it's been good here. Good Wednesday. We got to watch a little bit of the Fan Fest, and I also, as I was mentioning last week, I had a little cool thing coming up. So I've been chatting with devs and that. So it's been really fun. Like you kind of see, you know, a possible future, some exciting things coming. You know, good stuff. Good stuff. I don't have any delusions of grandeur for this channel. It's always been about, you know, fun, escapism for people, and then as time goes on, you start to see the woes and the trouble that indie devs have. I'm like, well, say less, you know. For my small little reach that I have, I want to help indie devs as much as I can, you know. I'm not here for handouts and sponsorships. I'm here, you know, to showcase good times. That's it. Simple as that. Alright, I'm just messing around now as I'm chatting. Okay, let's go in here. So this seems to be more of a sort of a druid priest village. As you can see, he mentioned something about everybody falling asleep. So I'm thinking there's a nasty curse. But this does count as another tribe. The tribe we came from was very much the warrior tribe, the Norse tribe we know well, the Vikings. Let me hear you scream. But these guys are more... I think he's gone now, is he? He was here a second ago. He must have shagged off somewhere. Alright. They're more quiet, reserved, more of the druids. I like the purple motif they got going on. Once it doesn't lead to some weird cult, I'm okay. But the average gamer is very afraid of the deep purple colour. It's mainly because of certain dumb companies have used it as their backdrop for their foolish pandering. Less said about that, the better. The DEI stuff. Entrance of Tuod village, I was stopped by Skuld, who told me to speak with the elder of Tuod. Yep, that's a lot of words there. You just gotta try not to swallow your tongue while you're mentioning that. Oh, the leader is a female? Cool.
You are here. Walker in the weirdness.
Walker in the weirdness?
Your arrival heralds change.
Oh, I like her. I like your accent.
I am Ingvi. May my stature not surprise you.
Surprise you. It's the Balamori. I swear. Anyone else have a thing for the teacher in Balamori? No, is that weird?
My skills.
Miss Higgins.
My devotion. I am my tribe's servant.
Wait, what accent is that? Is it like Inverness? Maybe. The voice of the tribes call you to the moot. So this moot, when they talk about the voice of the tribes, it's how they're working with it. So a voice of the tribes would be an elected mediator to speak for all the tribes. And then the meeting of the tribes is known as a moot, which is clever. A moot is kind of like a moot agreement, you know, or a moot point. So that's very clever. It's a clever idea what they're doing. And some of it's clearly definitely based in true accounts of some old Viking ways.
I've heard the voice, but I cannot answer its call.
Why not?
The members of the Thoid tribe are
Thoid, okay.
fall into sleep.
I was putting the U first
and
in.
it is my
Tuod.
duty to ensure their safety while they do.
Prepare to fall into sleep? You're allowing that? What is this sleep? It probably... Come on, lads, we know what this is. It's a drug-induced trip. Where's the POD at?
We sleep to dream.
What's the other one?
Dream.
Asaid or something? No, I'm not very good at pronouncing it.
Until now.
I think people should do some of that, you know, mind-altering stuff just once in their life. Obviously under a safe way of doing it. Because it's important. I think it expands your mind a bit. I know it can drive some people mad, but
we call Mother.
obviously you need to be
Now
mentally
Mother wishes for all of us to
okay
be
before you do something like that.
She promises to protect us from the weirdness.
Mother, huh? Who's Mother? We know the All-Mother, but that's not who you're talking about. How is the dream supposed to protect you from the weirdness?
Mother promises that the strength
Mother.
of the Thoid's united dreaming will repel the weirdness and encompass the entire forlorn swords.
God, she dropped that accent quicker than I dropped my parents. Like, what the fuck?
Not only themselves, but all of the Delrida too. The Thoids have long believed the world is headed
Long
towards
believed?
self-destruction,
What is this accent?
and we are now on the brink of the end times. If there is a way to prevent that, we will do everything in our power to make it so.
Okay, all these people are under some kind of mind spell or something. Weird. Even the way she's talking. The end is near. Are they an apocalyptic tribe? Is that what we're talking about? He's all going to drink the Kool-Aid. The only way to help the tribes, I'm trying to do it differently.
You are the walker in the weirdness. You can
I do like
far
that.
more than
Walker
we ever
in the
could.
weirdness. We walk
We have
between
tried
planes of
everything.
existence.
Magic, diplomacy. Some of us even joined One Eye's rebellion. But it wasn't enough.
Diplomacy?
We needed Mother to show us the way.
Alright, so they're clearly a desperate
She
clan.
said that only
And,
by joining her dream
you know, a
in the
cult leader
realm
loves
would we
nothing
truly
more
connect the
than a
reality
desperate
we know.
person. Because a desperate person is an easily gullible and easily manipulated person, sadly. What makes you so sure the dream will help? Alright, if I help your tribe, will you come to the moot?
How do you think you can help us?
By shaking my ass.
Can you do more than walk the weirdness?
I can.
If that's the case, I won't stop you from entering. Mother will decide if you're of use to her.
It's just, we gotta be careful here that...
Don't you dare harm her. Even if you can.
You have to be very
If you
careful.
do, you'll have the entire
Yeah,
Thoid
see?
tribe.
I'm afraid if I kill the mother, it'll kill all these as well. She could have some kind of mental hold over them. I'll enter Mother's dream and find out how to help the two of drive.
As you wish, walker in the weirdness.
As you wish.
I won't make any decisions about the dreaming until you return with answers.
Alright. Yingvi. Alright. Jesus Christ. It does sound very cult-like. My god. This is dreaming. Just another name for fucking dying, probably. Let's have a look here. We had one guy who had gone and sold his soul to the devil to become immortal. We took him down with the giant's blessing. Now we have Cult Mama. Oh, it's actually over here. I was wondering what this unique thing was. Cool. As usual, grab a quick save before we do anything too fancy because it all goes tits up very fast. Alright. Ooh, the dreaming. Welcome, my child. Come into the dreaming. You're okay. I've come in a couple of dreams a couple of times and it takes ages to clean up the mess. Whoa, they weren't lying. So it's probably the whole village now in this weird area. Okay, cool. I just want to see how far along we are in terms of main quest and that. You know, like, I would assume that after we've united the tribes, go to war to Camelot, will then allow us to have... Now, they did say that we can just walk in and get King Arthur's crown whenever we feel like it, but it's extremely difficult, apparently. But you know how it is. People beating Ganon with a stick in some Zelda games, so yeah. Anyway. I just want to see in terms of... the reason... I'm not really like steam rolling the end or anything. We've done a lot of side stuff, but the reason I kind of want to, you know, put a pin in it is because it's been a fantastic game and playthrough, but if they are going to, you know, change around Act 3 and the balancing and all that, it would be... I could either just stop playing it for a couple of months, but there's a fear that I just won't come back to it, you know. So I'd rather play it now and get to, you know, play the story out as the devs originally felt like it was supposed to be, right? That's how I feel. And we'll always have the DLC. And by the sounds of it, they're just constantly working on it. I get the vibe that there's probably a good chance of a second DLC. But we'll see. Alright. Just trying to see how many more like quests there is after this. I have a habit of just walking into the ending as well. Nice. So this one was called The Long Defeat, which is an interesting name for the quest when you think about it, right? But these are overarching main quests. If nothing, you know, I have to do these smaller parts with uniting the tribes. Do-do-do-do-do. I think there's only like 1 or 2 quests after this. Swear to God. They call the rising sun. Divided we fall. I think that's the one we're doing as well. Which is this is the, yeah. It's the main quest. Where we go? Hold on now. Divided we fall is one of the last main quests in the game. Yes. We'll just have a choice after that. Really, the factions are quite important, you see. Alright. There you go, yeah. So I'd say I'm right. There'll be some final boss or whatever. Probably after it. Maybe even King Arthur himself, I don't know. And then we'll have to choose what to do, you know. I'm about the minds of almost wanting to hand the whole land back to the people. We'll see. Is this the guy we met out the front? I don't know why he does this every now and then. We're too far away from him to make a conversation, but there you go. Walker in the weirdness.
So do I welcome you once more.
Let me do that. Interesting, you guys don't get to see now. Nice. Circle in the sand. What is my role here?
Believes you may unravel the burdens that weigh upon some of the Thoid.
Yeah.
Without freeing them from these burdens, they cannot enter Mother's chamber, where each of us must drift into ever deeper dreaming.
Was it Inception, a dream within a dream? Sunder. And what have you freed? She's more, you're not here among you?
The burden is to guard the village of Thoid, to safeguard Mother, and to ensure that all members of the Thoid tribe journey towards Sunder.
I don't know if I trust this.
He awaits the right sign.
What exactly are these burdens? So you see the way I mean? We're already doing a quest for the king's crown, which then led us to uniting all the tribes, which are like 4 tribes. This is tribe number 2, and then now we're doing the quest within the tribes to help the tribes, so they'll, you know, so we're like 3 or 4 layers deep, which is too much.
Duties,
I couldn't even tell you where the hell I am at the moment.
Keeping it from sinking into the dreaming's embrace.
See, if you had put this story in the middle, it would have killed the game, I won't lie. The pacing would have just been mud. It would have stopped. But putting it at the end hurts as well, so you can't win. Now it feels like padding. So hopefully they can figure that one out. I don't know what the grand feckin' way of fixing it is. I don't think there is any way of doing it. If you make it too short, it'll feel like you're making it easy to unite the tribes. But that's the irony of the whole thing. We're going through all this dialogue and talking to the people, and then it all bows down to a boss, or it bows down to a few enemies, you know? Getting the giant's blessing was just fighting some enemies. So that's the issue. I spent more time chatting and finding the place than actually fighting the object that was causing the trouble. Yeah, that's the issue. What are you gonna do, huh? Such is the a developer's woe or a writer's woe. Yeah, what you want is that kind of build up. Get to the war part. Alright, let's see what these people's burdens are all about.
Don't just stand there. Help me find Veilkin.
That?
I know that filthy swine is hiding somewhere around here. We have to find him.
Who is Veilkin?
A filthy beast. A mongrel who tried to put his hands where they didn't belong.
Hmm?
Oh, how I wish I had cut them off when I had the chance. And now he's entered the vigil, and I will not let him go any further. If he dares try to harm her again, I swear...
Who?
Senya! I swore to protect...
Senya?
I chased Veilkin from her bedside, then from the tribe.
Her?
He still managed to worm his way into the vigil. I need to find him. As long as he's out there...
Is he hiding in here somewhere? Where do you know?
Because I saw him. I tried to give chase.
Where is he?
He cannot be allowed into Sonder. There is no place for the likes of him among the dreaming. His very presence would be like poison.
I will find him.
Good. Bring me his head so I can finally dream in peace.
I thought it was like a murder mystery. Easy prey. Look at that fucking teeth. Must find and kill Vylekin. A cast out to it. Once tries to defile Sinjin. We don't know what's true and what's not though. Well, we'll do it. We'll do it. Alright, is it up here? It sounds like it could be a beast, but then it doesn't. Interestingly, it all takes place in...
Walker.
Oh.
This is one of Mother's earthly faces. She watches over us now in the dreaming, as she once did in the waking world. I believe Mather watches your path with great intent, as do I.
Hey, Proper, how's it going, dude? Hello. Twitch ads have not stopped since I've been watching the side picture-in-picture ads. Okay, fucking hell, dude, that's so stupid. I think what they're doing now, what I've noticed as well, it is very aggressive. The Twitch Turbo stuff, have you seen that? It's fucking everywhere. It's down the bottom here. I didn't even know they could do that. So it like takes over your stream a little bit. I'm telling you, dude, they are getting aggressive. I still don't understand why Twitch Turbo would be better for them. Like, they're really pushing for it. I think it's got, like, by getting Twitch Turbo, people don't get ads all around, but they only need the one subscription. So I feel like that would be less money being funneled into them. Jesus. How you doing? There we go. Is this him? Oh, jeez, it is. Vylekin. Come on, what you got, boy? I will parry you. Oh, you're nothing. Look at those crits. Man, the crit build is where it's at. I don't even have that much points put into it. Alright. At least I didn't have to kill a human. The way she made it sound, it was like I had to take their head, you know? Yeah, that sucks. They must be messing with stuff, because I never change any of the ad stuff at all. What the hell's the point of it, you know? When you're a small streamer, you want no ads. If I could turn them all off, I think there is an option, so there was something got to do with pre-roll. I wouldn't even know what I'm looking at. I turned them all off if I can.
Have you found him? Have you killed him?
I have.
Oh, thank Mother. Senya is finally safe, and now I can see her again.
This is a cracking game, Props. It's very much like
are you exactly?
Skyrim and Oblivion.
Like
you can have your stealth archer builds and stealth magic builds. It's really good. They kind of condense the acts into 3 different maps. So this one's Act 3. It's all like snowy and stuff, and Norse and Vikings. But it's been really, really fun. I'm using a dual-wielding melee parry build. It's nice. Great enemy designs. We met a mermaid yesterday. We had a good time with her.
Walker in the weirdness. You.
Walker in the weirdness. Welcome to the jungle.
Soon end.
See, now just listen to you talk. And nice. Hell yeah.
And I'll see Senya again.
Saw a tweet from Bales. Yeah, oh, Jesus, dude. That's so sad. Like, I suppose when you think about it, like, it's been like 10 years, right? Poor old David. Poor Grandma Bales.
I do. I swore.
Hope he's doing okay. Hope she didn't suffer.
An honor, but I miss her presence. I miss the sound of her voice. She's so still when she dreams. I wish she would smile again. Have a good sleep, I guess. Thank you, Walker in the weirdness.
Yeah, it's tough. That's the one thing we can't avoid, right? You know, is time. No matter what we do. I don't know how old she was either, but hopefully she didn't suffer. She's such a nice lady. We always just have a good old joking time. It's not easy on anything. And I suppose just be lucky the time they had with her, especially as a grandparent, you know. I had lost my grandparents before I was born, really. So where do we want me to go now? Is that it? No, that couldn't be it. No, I think it changed it back, didn't it? Help them first. Okay, cool. I hate when it does that. So we completed that quest, so it went back to the main quest, but no, we're doing quests inside here to help their little burdens around. They don't seem too long. What's wrong with this guy? Not get through the door? Uh-oh, he's like broken. Oh, there we go. You are broken.
You're here. Finally.
Can you not get through the door?
Listen to me.
There's another ad. Your picture-in-picture. Jesus, the game's on your list? Hell yes. What you been playing lately, Props?
I can't leave this place. She must hear this before it's too late. That's exactly the problem. Sonder is a trap. No one can go there. Especially not Yngvi. Please, I'm begging you. You have to.
Okay, so now he thinks this bad? Sonder is a trap. So there's like this weird little tribe we come into and they go into dreaming. Kind of sounds like a cult though. But is it like... Is it a trap? Is it a trap?
Mother, the one we believe to be Mather.
It could be one of those four dwellers. It could be a lie.
To her care. But why did we ever assume she was Mather? Our mother goddess was a warrior. She gave us the strength to stand against adversity.
A similar story from earlier about the false goddess, the false all-mother.
And what is this dream, if not turning our backs on our kin? On the other tribes who still fight? Are we to crawl under Mother's skirts while the world burns?
Am I? Thought Sunder was every to its purpose.
Sunder is an escape. And now I see.
They're drinking the Kool-Aid. Hightail, nice, nice. I was just watching a bit of the IGN Fan Fest, and they showed off another kind of game like Hightail. It was called Everwild. Is that it? No, that's that. No. Maybe it wasn't Everwild, was it? No, I think that was... No, see, there you go. Fucking all these games sound the same. What the hell was it? Was it Everwood? No, not Everwood. That's a show. Everwind. There we go. Good God, they all sound the same. So Everwind, that's what it's called. Everwild was that rare game I don't think we'll ever get. Everwind. It looks pretty good. Look up that one. Definitely close to like Minecraft and Hightail with more of a emphasis on airship building and combat and that. Looks pretty interesting. With voxels as well, you know, those cube-based pixels.
I don't know if it'll be enough.
Everwind, yeah, there we go. We got there in the end, didn't we? Nice. It's on the list. It's on my list. You've made the list.
And fight. We done run. The giant mother.
We done it run. There's the guy who's actually Scottish.
She's nothing but a weak, selfish wretch.
It's pretty good little fan fest. Some interesting games. Second Stone. That one looked really good. Look that one up. Very, very nice. Kind of a callback to the Jack and Daxter Fable days. Or Maximo. Very nice. A little bit of Final Fantasy VII. You know, Rebirth in there with the materia system and the skill trees and that. Very nice. I'm excited to get hold of that one. Honestly, I use my wish list as a memory tool now because there's so many games, right? It's like, I like that. Boom.
The only way to save the tribe, then I will do it. I will sacrifice myself for them.
Jesus. Now, who do we trust? I was thinking that was what was going on. Oh, he's supposed to be banging on the door. Okay. Right. So we're going to have to make the choice, I think, to see if this place is a big trap. It's probably, even by the look of it, we're in the weirdness. We're in a weird plane. So it could be a four-dweller messing around. These are interdimensional beings. They're not all friendly. We found a few of them that are friendly. Such a great story, this one. Yes, King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, but then all this eldritch horror just makes it perfect. And then it's a nice twist. It kind of reminds me of a Brothers Grimm tale, you know? It's like, oh, you think it's about knights and honor? No, no, no. One of them is a cannibal. The other one's an assassin. The other one's a puppet master. We fought the Green Knight as well and Sir Gawain. That was really fun, that one. And the factions are fantastic. We just took down, well, not took them down, but kind of joined through their ranks and finished up that faction of the Children of Morrigan, which are sort of this game's equivalent of the Dark Brotherhood. That was fun. Very fun. And even the boring sounding factions are really cool. Like the Royal Geographers, we're like, oh god, are we just drawing maps? It's like, no. They're actually secretly hunting down each of the Knights of the Round Table. So basically, you're fighting some of the best like NPC fights in the game, you know? Knights with powers, and then obviously getting a backstory about what befell them in these lands of Avalon. That's fucking cool, dude. Just doesn't. And then the Alchemist faction is basically, here, try these potions and let's take some trips and see what happens. There's a big acid trip. That one's good as well. Walking in the weirdness. It's very good. I'm really enjoying this. I played the Oblivion remake and I was like, yep, that's Oblivion. I love it. It's still as great as ever. But it didn't move the meter any which way, you know. But this feels like they've learned from Skyrim and Oblivion. And they're doing their own spin on it. It's really cool. I like how free everything is. Like, I'm using a little bit of magic and summoning and bow and arrow. And, you know, I never stuck doing one simple thing. And the story's good too. Always getting to chat with King Arthur is nice.
We headed to the Mother's Chamber.
The Mother's Chamber. Sounds like, oh, big goddess. Sounds like
He's
my
my
little
friend.
shillelagh.
My raven friend. I mean, he's a raven. Feathers, wings, a beak, all the raven things. And he's the reason I'm worried.
Use it for upcoming games more. Yeah, hell yeah.
Stupid head.
It's nice as well when it has a filter for games on discount as well. I fucking love that.
Jansver, remember to let Munvarth out. And, of course, I forgot. Damned useless head. I'd rip it off my shoulders and toss it into the abyss if I could.
Rip it off my shoulders. I can't tell if he's Dutch, if he's Scottish or Irish.
You will. I'd do it myself, but I can't go back anymore. For Toids, dreams are a one-way journey. Both Munvarth and I would be forever grateful.
His raven's on the outside.
This is the key to his cage.
Okay.
And please, make sure to apologize to Munvarth for me.
Oh, I think he wants me to release his... What's this?
Did you manage to free him from the cage?
No.
Of course.
Alright. Flight delayed. He wants me to free... He thinks they're going on the long dream, the long journey. So he wants me to free his raven. It's kind of sweet of him. Let's see if we can do that. We have to go back out, though. Let's see. Basically, we'll just get all the quests from here, and if they do take me out, I'll deal with that.
In the weirdness, you walk where few dare. I don't feel worthy of asking for your help.
No. Come on, tell me what's bothering you.
Not for myself, but for those I have failed. My mate Sidara, my friend Bodil, and I went to the Giant's Barrow. We sought knowledge, a sign that we still walk toward Mother's dream.
What happened?
What we found instead was ruin.
They fall off a cliff,
Bodil,
get attacked.
our companion, did not return.
Bodil.
And Sidara, the White's touch took hold of her.
Oh no.
She's no longer
the White, we fought one of them. They're basically very vicious ghosts.
Fine, Bodil.
Okay.
And Sidara.
Alright.
Then at last
They both turned to monsters. Okay, I can do that. Where can I find them?
The vessel might still be in the White's lair.
White's lair. Sleeps in her hut.
Beside me.
Oh god.
I feel her.
Want me to murder her in her sleep?
Please, bring back my loved ones. Free their souls.
Okay, enter the void. Guessing that is a giant spiral key. Quest upon quest upon quest. Gets a bit much, doesn't it? And I have to kill Sindara before it turns into a white. Somewhere in Giant Sparrow, if I'm Bodil. They're both turned into whites. Alright, are they... They're outside. Okay, cool. Let's grab a quick save here, just in case. Just because they can't leave doesn't mean we can't, but I don't know if it'll let us come back. A couple of quests out there. At least they're small. These are little small things. Free a bird, kill a monster, then come back. That's fine. But see how deep the layers the quests go, you're kind of like, you don't even know where to begin. Doing the giant's blessing of the last one. Nice. I got such cotton mouths. I'm gonna click it and smacking. Smacking. Alright, let's get in there. Hello. Hopefully. I feel bad though. How do we know he's not lying or gone mad in the head? Hello, anybody home? Oh Jesus. You good, bro? My God, yeah, you do look like you're a bit mad. Can I free you?
The throne.
God.
The throne.
I still feel bad. Are you sure she's not just poisoned or something? There's gotta be a way. Let's go find the other guy first. She might just be poisoned. You don't know. Like they're kind of all acting a bit weird. Alright, where was the other guy? She's there. He's off in the distance. Probably halfway across the bastard map, is he? Sure enough. Why is all this purple stuff? No, it's just down by the end. It actually looks like where we fought that last one. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, going with the deep purple. That's a choice. It's a dangerous color these days. It's so weird, but that's just the nature of people being chronically online. When they see deep purple in a game now, they think bad of it. When I think of deep purple, I think of the band. I think of Prince, you know, Purple Rain. But anyway, hey, look at that. Level 49. I can't get over how much we have leveled up. Less than like 2 streams ago, we were level 27. I haven't done anything out of the ordinary. Now, some of the shrines, they do give you like 22,000 points, you know. I don't know why they do that, but they do. Alright. The world is a vampire. Sounds a bit spooky down here. Hello? Yeah, look, this is where some of the giants were. Kinda wish we could fight some of them, but I understand. Hello? The undead. Come here, you. I'm stuck in a hole. Psych! Some of the undead are actually pretty difficult to fight because they don't care about bleeding, they have no blood. They don't have stamina bars because they're dead. So they still drink potions though, which is the funny one. It's just the animation, I guess. But they can be a little bit of a nuisance. They should have added like where they can poison you or give you the Red Death or something. But you can still parry them. Oh, bitch. Let's see if we can use this new big axe we got. Roof! Nice. That do any damage? Barely. Look at that. Dear God. You can take your chip damage, but you'll never have my parries. Double parries. Sit down, boy. These are guys who you just have to find their weak point as well. Nice. It feels like we're unkillable, but not really. Once we get into some of those bigger fights, I can get one-shotted very easily. The Night Bleed Pants. Ayo, that sounds fucked up. Poor bastard. Hello, Mr. Giant, are you okay? The backstory for these guys is it would appear that their blood was used by some of the other race, the weirdness, the Four Dwellers. They do love that kind of stuff, don't they, in games? Precursor entities. Those who came before. I suppose we all have a kind of an interest in that type of stuff. The Numerians. Love that they made the undead look like the Del Riata as well. You could have just had the same undead the whole way through, but no. Nice. Whatever the fuck is in here, it's kind of spoopy. The highly manicured nails of the dead giant tax heavily chill people. Alright, this seems like a boss. Boss every weekend. Hello, are you the Bodil? Yes. We fought one of these before, they're pretty cool. The whites. But like freaking Aldridge from Dark Souls. Nice, the shield. You trying to attack that? Get you good. We're pretty strong at this point. Sorry. Witch glass. Okay. All negative status effects. Cool. Let's see what this says. Do not mourn our dead. Just as childhood we did not understand sleep. So through life we edged towards its final form. Departure is natural. Life was always a gamble. No torches, no incantations, only silence and the hum. Do not stay for what follows. Do not look at the dead faces as they turn hollow in the end. In the end. Nice. A little requiem for the dead giants. Now watch this. This is just great level design. Very small dungeon, I get it, but still. Watch, I come back here on his hand. Boom, that's where we jump down and have to swim under. It's really cool. These guys know their stuff. Love it. Now some dungeons are... there's probably a secret there as well. Some dungeons are far more sophisticated. As I said, there was one dungeon there you could have spent 5 or 6 hours in. It was just insane. Insane. Couldn't believe that there was a whole boss in a swamp behind the castle. Because, you know, your natural instinct is go to the quest marker, right? Jeez. Good for them. I'd love to see what else they could do. I'd love to see them tackle other universes. Give us a twisted tale on a Disney legend or a Wizard of Oz or something. They already did a great job here. You know me though, I'm never satisfied unless there's a good big boss or a dragon. So it would have been nice. Well, you never know. Maybe the final boss will be a dragon. It's hard to go through a King Arthur tale. But I mean, he was not the one to take on a dragon. That was St. George. But such as everything else, same with Excalibur, which it was not the sword and the stone, that was Caliburn. It's just like everything else. Tales get twisted and misremembered, and then that becomes fact, and yeah, here's what it is. I was kind of hoping we would have maybe saved her, but no, it looks like she got a bonker over the head. I hope it doesn't count as like a murder in the game. Murder. Sorry, love. Oh, she has her own little health bar. That's cute. She's basically an undead with a human skin on it. That's decent. Sorry about that. Nice. bonked him on the head. Sorry about that. Alright, let's level up. Been putting a lot into perception now, which is for crit chance and crit damage. Because if I put it into strength, I'm only getting a 1% upgrade in my strength. And I think I'll take 5% crit chance over 1%. You know? That's just me, though. Doesn't seem like a great idea, but anyway. 8% sneak damage as well. Yeah. My crit damage is now 277%. I've seen people have it in the 1000%, but you can break the crap out of this game. People have done like new game +7, level 1000. I'm almost level 50 though. Alright, what should we do now? Increases damage for each consecutive one-handed. Nice. Critical hit chance for consecutive. Alright. That'll do you, little pig. That'll do you. Thank you, King Arthur. Right, Arthur's memory set a bonfire. Does he want to chat? What do you want to talk about? How do you think things managed to merge with the giants?
That is without a doubt the work of the throne he sat upon.
This simple idea of having you talk with King Arthur at different intervals during the game connects you deep with the main story. And it's brilliant. I wish other games would do it.
That we never fully understood.
And he's obviously voice acted just exceptionally as well.
But when they showed no such properties, we paid them little mind. And once I gifted those lands to the tribes, our access became limited.
Gifted, huh?
I know the Lone Pillars once served the giants as a conduit for the Four Dwellers' will.
There you go.
When the time came for them to depart, the giants would approach a pillar and
yeah, see, that's what I was talking about.
Force to it. They believed that by doing so, they would merge with the weirdness and become immortal. And after what happened to Thrigva, I'm beginning to believe they might have been right. It is a bold decision, and I am glad he finally made it.
He's on the hunt for the Holy Grail.
Of him to invoke the old
I don't know if we're hunting down the Holy Grail, so I wonder...
And the men here
that could be the place that we're traveling to with King Arthur's coffin.
Danger.
Or it could be a DLC, I don't know.
It's an ancient lore I established myself.
Use that millennium pause you took. Millennium.
With company like this, his mission may yet succeed, even if Yvain does not return.
Nice. What's funny is he was talking mad shit about Yvain. Now, I fear he might actually respect him a little bit. Weird. Yvain is a deep descendant of Palamedes, who was, you know, one of the closest confidants of King Arthur. And naturally, King Arthur thinks he's a watered-down gobshite and not, you know, nearly worthy of carrying that. But sure, what are you going to do, you know? You're never going to live up to these gods and giants. Carry burdens. Oh, what was the other one? Flight delayed. Okay. Yarnsver is stuck in the dreaming while his friend remains in the waking world. They asked me to set him free. Do you think he doesn't actually mean a bird? Like he might actually mean a person? Like set him free, kill him? I don't know. I still get a horrendous like cult vibe from all this. Maybe I can free them. This mother figure may actually be a false prophet. There we go. Hello. Alright, you are free. Goodbye. Don't claw me eyes out. Off he goes. Alright. I think these are the last two burdens, and we'll see. Maybe we'll go deeper into the dream and meet this mother and get to choose for ourselves. It'll be another one of those kind of grey style quest outcomes where it's like, look, she's freeing them literally of their burdens. I mean, it's kind of their choice. But, you know, no doubt she's probably feasting on their life force from the sounds of it. Alright, who are we talking about? This guy and this guy. Alright.
I felt it. The weight, it is lifted. Their souls are free, and now there is only one task to be done. You must send me to her. Wherever Sidara may be, I will follow.
Well, you want me to kill you as well?
No, we will be closer to Mother then.
You want me to kill you? Are you certain?
More than I have ever been.
Oh, Jesus.
But listen, my body still clings to this world. The flesh resists what the soul is already accepted.
I may fight. Yeah, you can try. Good luck.
Not hesitate. Strike true.
Okay. If you truly want it, then let's fight. I don't want to fight you. You've been through enough.
Thank you.
No, I mean, these are Vikings. They're Norsemen. There is no death but a warrior's one.
Let this be the last battle I ever fight.
It won't last very long. Nice. Oh. Where you going, dude? You fucking flying. Fucking flying. Get down, Timmy. Get down, Bunker Town. You're messing with a real one. Yeah, have a little sip. I don't mind you healing. It won't help you in the grand scheme of things. Your life force is mine. I'm a parry god. Kneel and face your god. Oh, look, it actually steal. Nice. Enter the void complete. Alright. I'm doing what they're asking. I still think this is fucked up, but look. This guy is hardly gonna throw himself off the cliff after he freed the bird.
Hello.
That's you. How are you? I am me. Who are you?
Did you manage to free him from the cage?
Mm-hmm. Yes. What's this? Get Defiler's Spark.
Thank you. I hope he finds a new home.
What is that?
Or at least some other ravens to keep him.
That was the Defiler's Spark.
I can already feel my burden lifting.
My burden.
Now I can join Mother and send you in your chamber.
Okay. Flight delayed. Man, this is some easy XP. Creates an elemental explosion. Oh my. Let's see. It is a wand, apparently. There's an elemental explosion when you kill an enemy. Nice. Here's one thing I just can't understand. How I could just kill a man. Alright, now what? We're gonna leave the dream? I've killed people. I've killed them all over. I feel dirty all over. Now it's gone back to the old quest again. Sweet baby Jesus on Saturday night. Sleep that never comes. Towards carry burdens. Alright, am I missing someone? Must be someone left in here. Jello? I don't think so. Let's go back and talk to the main guy. Maybe they'll allow us to descend deeper into the dream. Definitely Inception. Wait, is this the right place? It is. Alright, there he is. Fucking blended in, boss man.
It is you walking
Yes.
in the weirdness. Welcome.
Yes. Can you slip into this space? You spoke of burdens. What was yours? Ah, there you go.
To await the coming of the walker in the weirdness.
Maybe he has a burden. That's very clever.
Your arrival has lifted my burden. I have entered the dreaming.
Burden?
Skuld shall be your guide, Walker. Should you ever have need of one.
I met one of your tribe. His name was
Yes,
Terviv.
Skuld knows him.
Skuld.
Thereof was
Is he
once
speaking to himself in the third person?
another path. He shall not see Mother's chamber.
Oh.
Nor journey towards Sonder. He entrusted himself to the mission of
Gunvalder's son.
The one
Oh, that's so clever. That's who One Eye is? Okay, they didn't really mention that up until now. That's clever.
Let the
So what do I do now? There might be someone else in here, maybe. Did that. What did this guy want? Maybe I just got to get inside here, maybe?
Go, please.
I don't really understand that one. Makes it sound as if I need to change something there, do I? Maybe he wants me to destroy the object. Right, any other quests coming off this? All bones? No. Rune wishes for Yinvi to at least consider his opinions about dreaming and to deliver them to the tribe's elder. Shite. That's what I missed. Doubt's a lonely place. Knew there was something I missed. It's a silly one anyway, but as the looks of it, he just wants me to chat to the chieftain. From what I've seen in the game, any human who goes into the weird planes, they don't come back normal, ever. Either their mind is swallowed whole, or they've been granted powers beyond their understanding and basically possessed by demons. They're not meant to be. The only reason we're surviving is thanks to Arthur. Let's see what she's got to say. This whole village is giving me the creeps.
Walker in the weirdness. I've heard the voice, but I cannot answer its call. The members of the Thoid tribe are preparing to fall into sleep.
Yeah, I talked to you about this. I'm here on Rune's behalf. It's important.
Runa.
Rune.
I suppose that means you simply must tell me whatever it is. Just because it is his wish.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
He has told you, I hope. how much he longed to become chieftain. He tried everything to be chosen. One of those attempts nearly cost me my life, but among the Thoid, ambition is one of the gravest sins. That is why I was chosen as chieftain.
Right.
I was the only one who did not seek it.
So you just didn't give a crap. Rune, I believe Sunder is a death trap. Seems Rune is trying to challenge your authority, so I don't need to remove his burden.
Does he now? And he's only just come to this realization. Now that he's in there, and I'm stuck here.
Yeah, it's possible he just wants to be the chieftain.
He wants to switch places. To take the chieftain's seat while there's still a tribe left to lead.
Is there? He knows that once I rid him of his burden, he will be forced into Sunder, even though he doesn't want to. Rune believes that the giant mother is not Matir, and that Sunder is a shameful escape.
An escape? That is what I feared. I never would have thought.
Oh, you actually agree with me?
Same mind.
Wow.
You're voicing my own concerns. Thoid, the forefather of our tribe, was a warrior.
Yeah.
We have never forgotten his.
Here we go. The mask is slipping.
And mother? Who knows? Maybe we've given too much meaning to something that, in the end,
is just another creature. Oh.
Immortal and mystical she may be, but she still has her own goals and desires.
Exactly. In my opinion, don't trust an immortal. Most of them have gone quite mad in their boredom of just never dying.
The difference between us is that I face my challenges, while Runa flees from his at all costs. Taking him at his word would be naive. But I cannot ignore what he says.
She agreed with him one sentence, and the next sentence is wholly against him. That's unfortunate. That's a little loophole in the dialogue, sadly.
There is the myth the Thoid have followed for centuries.
Yeah.
On the other, my own doubts.
What do you think?
The opinion of a man who's
if we could meet this mother, we'd know for ourselves.
Walker in the weirdness. You do not share our burdens.
No, I kind of do now. I have a vested interest in what the hell you're doing here. Sunder seems suspicious. You should think carefully before you follow this path. Yeah.
I will. You have my word.
Okay.
You, Walker in the Weirdness.
Walker in the Weirdness. Such a good name.
We've always placed our trust in intuition. And if mine tells me there may be truth in Runa's words, perhaps I should heed by it. Thank you for your involvement. My duty as chieftain is to hear the voices of my entire tribe. Even those who are not respected, like Runa.
Exactly.
You may leave me to my thoughts now.
Leave you to your thoughts. What thoughts? Worships a giant? You wish to join them in the dream? Oh, do you think it's a giant? I don't think so.
I will keep watch until everyone enters the
You have to, but you sound...
fall into sleep.
Right.
I'll decide whether or not to join
And they
them.
simply become a nameless. You don't sound very convincing. Yeah. You put everyone to sleep and disappear.
That is my honest answer. Words shape reality. You shouldn't use them unless you're certain of the reality you want.
We've met some of these nameless Del Riata out there. They're basically exiles. And most of them attack me on sight. We've met a few that don't. But without a tribe, they're not only nameless, but they seem kind of feckless as well. They just don't know what to do with themselves. Nice. I noticed this, a little bit of pop-in in this area too. That's more from the updates. Alright. So we'll probably still be given the choice whether to let them go about their business or to maybe confront this thing. I doubt it's a giant. We've met some of the giants, and you know, outside of testing us, I think it goes beyond that. Well, it could be like a female giant. We've never met one of those. I have met some creatures and demons in the game, and they kind of... One was basically sort of a Loki type figure where they were, you know, a demon of mischief, and they just wanted you to rob things. They didn't necessarily seem evil in any sense. Just like, hey, can we have some free... She had like a sort of a fun little likeness to spoons for some reason. I don't know why, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know. I don't want to end up having these people sort of be in some kind of weird dreamlike coma and then be dead, you know? I'd hate to do that. I do like a good boss fight, though, but not at the risk of all these poor little feckless idiots. Come here. This guy's like broken from me.
I can feel the change coming.
The change, aye.
Thank you for your
It's going through the change. Now, here in Ireland, and it's probably the UK as well, when you say someone's going through the change, it's menopause. He's hardly going through that. Doubt is a lonely place. All right, I think that's all the burdens. This will act as a tribe. Whatever happens of it, or maybe they won't help us. The idea is to unite the tribes to help with Camelot. I'm hardly going to unite them when they've all fecked off into some kind of a weird magical dream. So maybe that's an idea too. I'm not too sure. I don't think it's going to be one of those things like a Mass Effect or something where you're like literally putting points into a machine of how many armies you have, you know. Oh, I did it again. I'm so sorry. I think I have to go back in. It keeps changing the quest back to the main one. I resolve the remaining burdens of the school that awaits me at the entrance. Okay, goddamn it. Sorry about that. I hate that. Your brain... Wait, hold on, maybe... Oh, no, actually... Is he? No. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's those floating objective markers. Aren't they fun? Okay, so we'll have the choice. If it gives me a choice to go deeper and meet with this mother, I will. I want to see what it is, who it is, how it is. I won't trust it as far as I can throw it. Where's he at now? Is he up above? Up above here. I was up above here. Is he over here? Where you at? Mr. Objective. And the last one was just about taking down the... So we have 2 more tribes. Could try and get those done. It would then leave a path to the ending or do some of the faction stuff. We'll see. Hello, is this it here? Jesus, is that the sun deer?
You have come, walker in the weirdness.
How did you know? Is there stain in my pants?
Rune, Alfield, Trim. You do not yet grasp the weight you have lifted from their shoulders. No matter how great or small their burden, it still bound them. Kept but now they may step into Mother's chamber.
There's a big giant door.
Be granted this privilege as well.
Yes.
After all, this is why you are here.
Good point. Yeah, it is. Maybe we can choose. It is time to enter. Yes, I want Yigvi to attend the moot. Do I though? I mean, she's kind of fucking wishy-washy. We need the army. We need the tribes.
The time
all right.
has come.
Let's see what's behind door number 3. Time to enter the mother's chamber. I doubt it's a giant. We already have figured out the giants give up their life force for the weirdness. They can't exist in it. Fucking is a giant. How can you exist? Wee. Damn, I immediately eat my words. There you go. They're going against their own lore then. They said every giant comes to the lone pillar to give up its life force. It's a living one as well. Every other giant we saw was, oh Jesus, no, look at that up there. Do you know what that is? That's one of fucking Merlin's eggs. Merlin's with unfortunately King Arthur was experimenting on the immortality of people with these fucking weird eggs, and that looks like one of them. It can't be a coincidence. Nice. Why are you allowed to be alive? Also our first female giant as well.
I saw how you helped the
hey girl. Them titties do. What the fuck was that glitch?
That kept them from entering this chamber.
Mm-hmm.
For that, you have my gratitude. But I know you have your
maybe she's not evil.
Now tell me what it is.
I need to retrieve King Arthur's crown. I want Yidri to attend the moot. I don't yet know what I want. I just keep pushing forward. I'd like to join the Tuatha tribe in Sunder. Yeah, that could be an interesting ending. Let's go for the big one. See what she says.
You seek the legacy of the one who brought so much suffering.
Alright.
I do not know if you come to me searching for pain.
It's true. I don't know if I want to bring back King Arthur.
But now I understand.
Uh-oh.
You need the support of the tribes to face what slumbers beneath the earth.
Oh, it's something slumbers?
Tell me, human child, why? Why should I stop waiting for Ingvi and release her from her journey towards Sonder? Her burden is lifted. She has no reason to remain in a world crumbling into ruin.
Wow, she's never had a burden.
All for the ambitions of one old man.
They are needed in the waking world. Gurfander wants the Dalriata to unite and march on Camelot. I need Arthur's helmet to prevent the fall of Avalon. It's kind of both. Let's see what this says to this one.
The Thoid are not needed by anyone. Gurfan clings to his dreams of unification and retribution, stubbornly picking at wounds that refuse to heal. Tell me, Walker, do you truly believe uniting the Delrida will change the fate of this world?
Right.
That marching for Camelot will break the cycle?
We have to try.
The Void have suffered enough. Now they have a choice. Leave this crumbling world behind, or stay and drown with it. You ask me to let them fade into nothingness. I cannot allow that. I don't want to.
Enough.
No.
There is no reasoning with the giant's stubborn.
Whoa, Arthur's soul is actually getting involved.
No matter what you say, she'll keep dragging you deeper into the labyrinth of her mind. That is why I ordered the giants to sleep. Their nature was unpredictable.
You sound afraid, Arthur.
They reveled in strange manipulations, willing to wager their own lives in primitive bets and frivolous games. And so, I speak. Whatever this one demands, grant it.
What?
That is the order of the king to whom you swore fealty.
Fuck off.
I was wondering how long you would stay silent, letting the human whose body you stole.
This is the first time he's stepped out like this in a quest.
Lasted surprisingly long. I suppose emptiness and oblivion have taught you some humility. Nevertheless, greetings, Arthur.
I want to know why there's a person in an egg up
I
there.
have finally dreamt of this moment. The moment I can tell you, face to face, that everything is your fault. Avalon is falling because you existed. Because you continue to exist. This is also the moment I accuse you of murdering my children. And the children of the other giants.
Jesus, what's going on here? Arthur, what's she talking about?
Your human king got to know us well. When he ordered the giants to sleep, he knew that our children could not dream.
We did see the bodies of giants everywhere.
Dreaming is something giants grow into with age.
Oh.
Having no choice but to obey, we left our children behind in the waking world. Alone, defenseless, condemned to the coldness of death. Quiestra, the child I once held in my arms, never dreamed with me. While I built layer upon layer of my dreaming, she was dying. But I had time. Enough time to dream of Sonder. A place and a state where death holds no power. There, I will dream, Quiestra. I will give shelter to the entire Thoid tribe, including Ingavi. I will not abandon any more children to the waking world.
Damn, okay. This is interesting. Holy shit. See, that's what I was saying. I don't think a lot of what Arthur did is kind of fucked up. A lot of desperation. See, that thing in an egg, I don't know if they're going to bring it up here, but it's from earlier where he couldn't defeat the Four Dwellers because they're immortal, fucking interdimensional, four-armed beings, you know? So he started to meddle with humans with Merlin, and they created his own immortal army, but everybody was trapped in those eggs, just fucking melting away slowly. Like, there was one dude, and you could see that he was just flesh for 600 years. My God. So, yeah, they were playing God, and having Arthur talk about it didn't really soothe any of the monstrosities created. Yeah, he felt bad for it, but I don't know if I want to bring that back, you know?
I have made many.
Yeah, here we go again, you see?
During my reign. But I always considered what was best for my people. At least, that was my intention. I wanted to make Avalon our home, free from the plague, free from
the plague seems to be from his blood, though.
Us. I thought that my return would restore balance, that I could prevent Avalon's fall.
Your idea of what is good is twisted, human king. As for you, mortal, yes, you need the blessing of the tribes to claim the crown.
Oh, okay.
Those were the terms of the sacred pact, but you will have to manage without the Thoid. They will all come with me into Sonder.
Damn.
I will care for them as if they were my own children. And I will save them from this world's corruption.
Oh, here we go. The Fall of Avalon must be stopped, and contrary to what Arthur claims, he does not need to be part of it. The dreaming is not only a layer of reality where life and the future exist. I have walked many others. Nightvi has fulfilled her duty to the tribe. Now she must fulfill her duty to Delriata. I demand it, as one who has aided the Theod. I will wake your kin and release them from the oath they swore to the crown. Look at this. Damn. Yeah, I think both sides are wrong, really. Like, even though we're reigniting the tribes and take on Camelot, it's just one big war, right? I don't think it's going to help that much, but I don't think King Arthur's going to save it either. It really comes down to what the player wants to do themselves, you know? My plan all along was to probably, you know, I do think King Arthur himself is probably misguided, and it's made his intentions somewhat evil, or at least morally kind of chaotic, you know, and I think that's enough to not really give him back the power he's had. And I do think the idea, like, the game kind of gives it away in the name, right? The Tainted Grail, the Holy Grail itself. And I think where his coffin is, that big statue holding, I think that's literally the Grail itself. Like, the Grail, we always know it as a chalice, but that can mean anything. A chalice can be a bowl, it can be anything. It can be a seat, it can be the seat of the world, you know, that kind of way. Doesn't just mean it's a little cup, you know. It can mean it in more than just a simple little trinket. So, but I think that plague itself is from his blood. It's pretty obvious. Even the start of the game kind of gave it away. There was these bloody pagans doing some kind of ritual on his body. Well, I think that's got to do with the Red Death. And then, as we go on, we see in his desperation to save Avalon and to become, you know, stay king, really, he's done some horrible monstrosities everywhere we go. The one with the frickin' eggs and all he's done to his Knights of the Round Table, and now we find out what he's done to the giants. The giants in every mythos seems to get a really bad rap. It's not fair. So their sense of dreaming. Now, in the other sense, she's not right either. You know, this idea of just kind of living in another plane, another dimension. You know, they might see it as their own promised land, but that's not what's going on. It's an empty vessel that's probably been fed on by something else too. So it's wrong too. Dreaming upon dreaming. It's just like existing within their own little coma. That's no good either. I don't know. None of it's really right. You know, it's all one big giant grey area. Like, I doubt the game is going to end in a sense of us of winning, you know. I get the sense of just wanting to give Avalon back to the people, not to Arthur. That's just my vibes. I don't know. And dreaming's not the only layer. Yeah, see, I don't think that would help either. I kind of like this third one the most. Fulfill her duty. But I just think it'll only end up being her that comes with us, and not one person, not a whole lot. I suppose with her being the chieftain, she can recruit for the tribe again. They did mention that there once were warriors, you know, long before this mother figure. And, you know, now that we see her for what she is, it's just a giant, a very pissed off, mourning mother. It's more angry at Arthur, but seems to be claiming the lives of other people to try and shed them and guard them from her own grief, which I don't think that's fair either. They're just being trapped in a different realm. I don't know. I'm not cool with that, so
Indeed,
I think they're both wrong.
You have the right to make such a demand. The role you played in the fate of the Thoid grants you that authority. And Ingavi, she will accept the path laid before her without protest. Perhaps it is only fair that the last of her people remains
She might hate that, you know?
That some trace of the beautiful children of Thoyd may endure until the end of time.
You go.
Very well. So be it.
Kind of feel bad.
The way to Sonder is closed to Elder Ingavi. Her duty now is to carry the legacy, tribe.
What about you, Arthur?
Walker.
Oh, that's not a glitch. Some of the feathers and petals is getting too close to the camera. That's what's wrong. That was a glitch.
I entrust you with the blessing of my rune.
There we go.
Hoping you will choose wisely.
Mm-hmm.
And you, Arthur.
There we go.
Do not think you still command everything. You are a prisoner of your own legacy.
Well, I like that.
It is done. Our long dreamt of meeting has come to an end. And I am pleased with the outcome.
There you go.
Leave now and let us dream.
I suppose when it comes down to the tribes and the people, there we go. There's like, he's coughing. There's the dude doing the blood ritual. When it comes down to it, I guess everyone is entitled to their own ending and their own version of heaven and that. Now we can kind of confront Arthur on what the fuck he was doing with the giants. We had heard earlier that they had gone to the statue to give their life force up, which I thought was just it was a misguided way of feeding the four dwellers, but now it seems it was Arthur as well. Let's have to see. About Mother Giant. Why couldn't the giants live alongside the Del Riata? Why'd you have to go to sleep?
And what do you think would have become of Avalon if the warlike Del Rita, already revering the giants as they are now, had the chance to worship them as living, active beings? The giants were too powerful to remain among us.
So you feared them?
Especially on lands gifted to the tribes of the Del Rita. There were those among us who demanded their complete destruction. That I would not allow. It was already punishment enough that they enslaved their own children and used them as a bargaining tool.
Jesus.
I do not blame the Theod mother for her anger. She has every right to it.
Still, the whole thing comes from a place of fear. You could have used them in the fight against the four dwellers, right? The truth said about the children of the giants that you enslaved them?
At the time, I saw no other way.
So you're wrong again.
We had no way to control the giants, and we couldn't allow them to form an alliance with the four dwellers. So we resorted to deception.
You're a fucking coward, King Arthur. You're a coward.
Giants are cunning creatures. Had we not gained the upper hand, they would have turned on us at the first opportunity. I am not proud of it.
You shouldn't be.
War follows its own cruel laws.
No, I think you're this king with all these almighty fucking plane walking powers and still a coward, you know? That human side of you has failed you, King Arthur. The argument's growing tiresome. You're right, I believe you had another choice. Fuck off. What a cowardly way. How wouldn't you choose that?
And
there is always a way.
Asking questions when you already know the answer. That way, you won't be so easily bored.
Alright. Man, so good. See what I'm saying about having these conversations with him? Like, shout out to the writers and shout out to the guy voicing King Arthur. There's a lot of lines to do, but it just creates so much, like, depth to the story, to the choices. It creates nuance if you're not understanding things. It's such a clever way of just, like, checking in with the main focal point of the game. Like, Bethesda, you need to write this down, man. You've lost your way. Like, I've played so many games, 80, 100 hours, and then forgot about the main quest, come back to it. I don't know who the characters are, I don't know what their convictions are, I don't know anything about them. And it's their own fault, because you're just... I know it's the players, like, oh, you fucked off and played and explored for 80 hours, that's your fault. It's like, no. Like, it shouldn't have to be a quest marker or an objective screen with a wall of text to tell me what's going on in the story. Now, a lot of games have done these things where you'll open the game up and it goes like, the story so far, or whatever. That's clever too, you know? Or even like how Alan Wake does it, where it's like, previously on Alan Wake. That's clever too, but it's not enough. I think when you have to do that, outside of a design choice, you've already lost a battle. because you're like, our story's so convoluted. King Arthur's breastplate? When did we get this? Excuse me? We have King Arthur's stuff? What? When did we get this? You were having a giraffe. Green Knight. When did we get that? I don't remember. Have any other pieces of it? Green Knight, Sir Gawain. I don't remember when I got that. It just showed up in my inventory. That's so bad-ish. Maybe you give it to me there. Let's see. It's not even that strong. When damage is taken, physical damage, spell power, attack speed, and crit damage increase by 5%. Wow. You deal increased damage to 4 dweller enemies. So you could wear that and then take on the Weird Knight. Let's have a look what it looks like. Yep, that's the ribs on the outside. Pretty cool. Oh, I thought we'd get that from killing him. I don't know if we'll have that chance. It's definitely building it up that way. Alright, yeah, interesting story. I like that, you know, it must be engaging if it has me kind of arguing with myself nearly to set a bonfire. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have to tell this girl. I feel kind of bad now. Do you think she's going to be pissed? I mean, if I give her her new role, she's going to rebuild this in her own image, bring back the warrior tribe. I think it's a good thing, but she doesn't get to go to the end of sleep with everyone else. Trust me, girl, it's for the better. Sounds like a fucking private hell. That's what it sounds like. I'm sorry.
Walker in the weirdness.
Mother released you from your obligation to enter Sunder. You may join it, but you don't have to.
I don't know what to say.
No.
Has Mother sensed my doubts?
No, it's not that.
My true burden?
Burden.
Deep down, I've always felt that Sonder was not my destiny.
There you go.
I envied Therov for joining One-Eye's rebellion and getting to see the world.
The One-Eyed Rebellion?
I envied Taranis for his work with the Alchemists Guild.
Taranis.
Now I will have the chance to know real life. But I cannot be the elder of a tribe with no tribe. Perhaps I will join those who refused Mother's call.
Kate, how are you doing today?
In my life, I feel free.
Uh-oh. What will happen to the Tua tribe now? Recounting your presence in the moot, yeah, she might just wander off herself.
I don't know how Gerfan will react to an elder without a tribe. But, well...
You're not without a tribe. You just need to rebuild it in your own image. Or in the image of the old ones.
Reason why the Thoid made me their elder.
Mm-hmm.
My power, despised by the other Delrida, is truly unrivaled.
You probably won't listen to.
And on the battlefield, a skilled Thoid is worth 10 Volker warriors steeped in Mather's fury.
What will happen to the Tua tribe now? Yeah, rebuild it. She spoke of an ancient warrior that before they used to worship the mother.
The Thoid. We have long been divided between those...
Divided?
Or at least...
Yeah.
That's what we believed. That they were cowards, unfaithful, ungrateful wretches. To me, they were simply brothers who dared to walk their own path, even at the cost of eternity. Deep down, I admired them.
And now you can do that.
I am still Thoid.
Yep.
And I am young. When I come of age, I can bring more Thoid into this world.
No.
Perhaps even with the help of those who return home one day.
Oh, dang. You're not afraid they will be different than the Thoid, you know? How do you think the rest of the Delriata will react?
It's hard to say. But I don't truly care. But
I like that. A free-thinking, free-spirit tribe. That's great. Okay, good. I think I've done right here. Okay.
I am certain they will be. They will believe what
when she says come back, she doesn't mean from the dreaming, right?
New beginning. My role as elder was to guide.
I still don't like the way she talks. It's very airy-fairy and...
But those who come after them will live in the waking world.
Yeah.
And I will guide.
That sounds good.
Last, I will be allowed to grow up.
Do you regret not entering Sunder?
I know I will always wonder what Sunder would have been like.
Right.
And I know
that's the problem, isn't it? The FOMO.
But something tells me this path is not closed to me forever.
It seems that way. The giant didn't say she couldn't go. It was our choice, really. Notice how the game didn't tell her that it was us who denied her? Yeah.
And that, in truth,
maybe we did it for our own selfish reasons. I don't think so. I'm actually trying to save them.
Maybe he was right. If so, then when I die, my soul will awaken in Sonder.
There you go.
I will see my tribe again. And finally...
Yeah, there's your own little faith to believe in.
Is what I have decided to believe.
There you go. There's nothing wrong with that.
See you at the moot.
Alright. That's a really good quest. I'm starting to lose faith in these quests. Because they are a little drawn out, but that was really good. I like that. She's now evolving the tribe while keeping the old ways. We could probably go back in ourselves. I didn't have to cause destruction or kill it, so you can have it both ways. No, you can't. No going back in. Nice. You can see we still haven't found like a natural village. Just shows you how different Act 3 is. There's no natural village with shops and people or anything. Each one is their own cross to bear. Alright, onwards. We still have 2 more to do. This one was a little bit on the shorter side, which is good, so I'm glad I don't want... So let's see what the other ones are. I think this one... Right, that might be the grander scheme of things. There's one way off where we haven't explored it. You don't realise, but a nice chunk of this we have to explore. See if there's actually a small village here. And then there's another one way the fuck over here, which we haven't been yet. There you go. Nice. If I can get these done in this session, I'll be happy. That'll leave basically... You know, the end of this quest, getting the crown, and then, you know, the finale, whatever becomes of it, which is great. I can't believe they managed... How do you get over there? This is where they make it offers its bollocks. Actually go this way. Yeah, see? Can't believe how much they've squeezed out of this. Good on them. Whoops. Nice. Yeah, not bad at all, not bad. I still think it could have been done better. I mean, it's like that age-old question of games at the end where... Is it padding or is it world building? It's up to yourself. Like we talk about the Triforce quests of a lot of Zelda games, and you're like, this is bollocks padding. I can tell padding from a mile off myself because it'll feel out of place, and it'll feel just as exactly what it is. It's elongating a game that shouldn't be, so it'll be maybe a small bit of story that's stretched too thin, or just a quest that goes on far too long. I think a lot of games can suffer from this. Oh, yes. I think, and then you've got, on the other side of things, that they, with the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, they wanted to create such a Skyrim moment for themselves with the help of Monolith Soft. And they have, but I think outside of those games being utter Zelda freedom, they serve little to no purpose in terms of story or moving the gauge forward. And that's kind of Nintendo's MO. Most of their franchises are not about building blocks on a story or holding up a legacy. It's about just being more fun. And it works for them, but yeah, whatever you do, don't... Like, people are trying to get the timelines of Zelda games or put this one and that one, this one. It's all for nothing. It means nothing. Like, I think Breath of the Wild is probably the better game than Tears of the Kingdom. And Tears of the Kingdom has a lot better system, so it works together, but... I'll stand on this cross of mine to bear that the third act of Tears of the Kingdom is one of the worst handled and designed Nintendo things I've ever seen ever. It was just a waste. You know, they made such a song and dance about this big deep down, you know, and then just utter shite. Wow, that's a speedy elevator. And that feels like padding, you know. I also despise a game that will create new mechanics in the last hour or the last half an hour. Like, what the fuck? That could have been in the whole game. I understand they want to make it fresh and new, but you barely even, you know, rip off the band-aid of something new before the credits roll. So what the fuck was the point?
No entry outside.
Last minute ideas. Half-assed. Behalf of the voice of the tribes.
And you've got the seal.
Oh, these are the Mad Max guys.
Funny.
We said to see what these guys... I hope they're like barbarians. They seem... Once they're not cannibals.
Go on then, and speak with our chieftain.
Chieftain.
Just try not to piss him or anyone off.
Piss
the
him
only other
off.
way out of this village is a long drop straight down.
Okay, that is not Scottish at all. My God. Madmen. I was right. They look like Mad... Oh my God. They look like Mad Max. That's clever. These guys are straight up. They're like fucking Wagner. That accent, man. It's some Swedes, Norwegians.
You don't belong here.
Says this bastard.
Mother speaks and I listen. She says you must be tested.
Oh, these guys, that's what they do. They don't want to fight you, step aside. And fine, if it's a fight you want, I won't hold back. They're one of those tribes, just like the Del Riata. You only listen to the warriors.
Like it. A true warrior doesn't shy from battle. Come on then.
Battle.
Let's see what you're made of.
Sounds like Pink Panthers barking at people.
Prove yourself or fall like the rest.
Fall like the dogs you are. Alright, Taig. How we go? Damage on a stair. Get out of the way of the stairs. I can't hit your hitbox. Come on. See, oh, it actually killed him. I kind of feel bad. Sorry, bud. Is everybody okay with that? Nice. The last person we fought as a warrior, they yielded at the end. That motherfucker dead. Oh dear. Whoopsie. I'm sorry. You guys weren't. You didn't need him or anything, no? Probably had like 15 quests, broke the whole game. Nice. That door over there looks quite Daedric. Let's go talk. The advice of the tribes. What's wrong with these lads? They all have their own little quest within quest within quest.
Greetings, stranger. I'm Engsvar.
Hello, Engsvar.
Chieftain of the Volkil tribe. What brings you here?
When I entered the village, one of the warriors challenged me to a duel. Should I tell him?
Ah, Taig. Taig was a problem.
He's fucking dead now.
The poor man had gone mad. He claimed to hear Mother's voice.
He's not a problem anymore.
Commanding him to fight and die a noble death. Someone would have granted him that death long ago.
Okay.
It would have been kinder than his torment. But defeating a madman in combat brings no honor.
No.
He suffered. And we suffered alongside him. Your act was an act of mercy. It's good that someone finally took it upon themselves.
We're off the hook.
We'll need to inform Helmi, Taig's widow.
Whoops.
It's best if you handle it.
You don't have any kids, is he?
Offer her your condolences.
Okay.
And don't worry. She'll understand that it had to be done.
Yeah. In fairness, I just walked into the village and old bitch tits attacked me.
Really? Me? A representative of the madmen forsaken by Mother? Does he think I don't know where the joke of the other tribes?
No.
What? Does he want them to laugh in my face instead of behind my back?
No, your voice is as important as anyone. Madmen?
That's what we are in the eyes of the other Dalrita. Sure, they respect our Berserker's fury.
Berserker's
fury. Not too frequent. And when it happens to serve their battles.
That's cool. So that's a great callback to Act 1. We dealt with the Del Riata. They spoke of the Berserker's fury. It's a good potion that just makes you a bit invulnerable and melee go off the charts. Garfander wants the tribes to come to an agreement.
An agreement? For centuries, every tribe has only looked out for itself. A single conversation isn't going to change that.
You know, times have changed.
With the others there, we'll never be treated as equals. That's just the way it's always been.
Maybe you can regain your honor somehow.
The vocal tribe will not join the moot. We have our own issues to attend to.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm here. Can I help with something?
Is one thing, but I'm not sure you can do much about it.
Go on.
From the village, there's a hill that used to be the seat of our elders.
Mm-hmm.
At least, it was.
Did you lose the seat? Oh, bandits! Oh, say less. I will wipe them off the face of this earth.
The bridge, fortified the stronghold.
Damn.
And now they sit there, practically spitting in our faces.
Okay, well, I'll spit back with my blade and fury. They took over the land of Del Riata right next to a village full of warriors? Yeah, okay, maybe you guys earned your really bad reputation.
I know.
Pussy!
We've fallen far. Once, we were a proud tribe. Now, we're stuck watching petty thugs parade.
You couldn't just build the bridge?
Land.
Use catapults?
Mother is
some Molotovs?
What she thinks of us.
They give up so easy. And you got a madman fucking attacking people come into the village. What the fuck has become of this?
We did. We lost too many good warriors.
Okay.
We underestimated them. On top of that, many Volkir left to join.
Yeah, that's true. We did meet some of the Volkir.
Thin. We don't even have our Berserker potion.
Oh.
We lost it. Along with Mother's grace.
We know who has that. I take it you want to reclaim the seat of the elders.
But if my warriors couldn't do it, I don't expect you.
I'm getting hungry. My tummy says no. Alright, I'll do it. Oh, thanks. Okay. You don't need 15 lines of dialogue to just go here and kill these bandits. Condolences. We're probably going to have to find a way over there, you know, through about 16 different stuff. Let's do condolences first. If I can help, she'll probably want us to do something for her. We did actually pass by Helmi's house. Sorry about that. You know, how about this? As crazy as he was, keep the fucker inside maybe, and he won't cause the ire of people joining the village. What little is left here. They weren't lying, there's like 3 or 4 people left. Helmi, I've got some bad news, lady. And you gouge, look at you. Ronda Rousey looking ass. Damn, girl. You won't have any trouble finding another husband.
Oh, Tiga. What have you done? Why did you leave me like this?
Sorry.
So brave, yet so foolish. What am I supposed to do now?
I don't know. Let's get sticky. Are you Tig's wife?
You startled me.
Sorry.
Barging into a Delrida woman's house without knocking. You're lucky to still be breathing.
Oh, yeah?
Wait, you're the one who gave him a good death.
I did.
I'm Helmi. Yes.
Give him a good death, and give you a good ride.
And I suppose I should
Let's go.
You.
Yes, you should. How do you wish to thank me? I take MasterCard and Pushy. I'm about to... Sorry about the doom. Sorry. The mind wanders. The mind wanders.
You acted honourably.
MasterCard or Visa, give me a little tease.
No one else was willing to do it.
Yeah.
The Delrida think fighting a madman is dishonourable. As if madness could be caught like a sickness.
Sometimes you can.
Help me, it's utter
look at social media.
My poor Tiga.
Now it's Tiga, Tig, you have 15 fucking names. Did anybody get together as voice actors and just fucking lay claim to the right pronunciation? We had a really great story about these harpist sisters that got jealous and killed one another. And they had Irish names. It was Aideen and Anya. And I know Anya is a bit of a tough one. Fucking walked into the first ghost, she said Anya. Walked into the second ghost, she said Ain. Fucking Ain. It's 4 letters, and you fucked them up that bad, like.
He'd be the first I'd like to kill.
Anyway.
But without my husband and without my...
Nah, trust me. I'm an Irishman. I know how our stuff is spelt weird and butchered even weirder.
I've survived one heartbreak with Meder. I'll survive another. Now, please, just leave me alone.
Okay. Are you sure there's nothing I can do for you? He was yelling that Mather ordered them to kill me. Do you believe that?
I don't believe Meder was speaking to him.
Meder. I like that. That's their goddess, but it sounds like they're saying mother.
My greatest dream was to become a Volker matron. But I believe that he believed it.
Right.
That's why they thought he was mad. If I had become a priestess, Tiga would still be alive.
Oh.
I would have loved him from afar, but at least he'd still be here.
I don't know about all that. You wouldn't have predicted it. Don't blame yourself.
It's hard not to. Maybe there was something I could have done. It's nice of you to try and comfort me, but I need to deal with my grief on my own.
Okay.
Though I'll admit, right now, I'd gladly kill half of my tribe.
Jesus.
Especially those who refuse to grant him a good death.
You don't think Tig was mad? Why did you want to become a priestess?
I'd be lying if I said it's the dream of every little Volker girl. It's the most respected position for a woman in our tribe.
Right.
Mother's voice truly exists.
Yeah, it's not unlike the old ways of the Irish as well. Believe it or not, there was a time when, you know, like in certain cultures, becoming a doctor or a lawyer is considered a valued job and the pride of the family. Believe it or not, in Ireland, it was the same, but one of the children becoming a priest or a nun was also considered a very, very high authority. Little did we know how twisted and scum-rotten that entire organization is. But it's a funny thing, isn't it? So one child would become, in a perfect household, you know, bullshit. One of them would become a doctor, and the other would become a teacher, and then one would become a priest or a nun. It's fucking mad. Fucking mad. And then, you know, the truth of the matter is, and this is, be honest, there was a lot of messed up stuff going on. And, you know, the church was absolutely the concept of praying the gay away. So that was another thing. They would send them off if they were gay, which is fucked up. And then they would, unfortunately, go through horrendous things in the church and it would destroy them, you know. Now, not every story is like that, but, you know, during the 80s and 90s, you're talking about like an 80% chance of horrible shit happening. It was horrendous. And the nuns didn't get it any easier either. They ruled with an iron fist. They thought bringing out the thorned whips, and you've heard stories of the Magdalene sisters as well. Like, it's just like the church was given full reign. They were teaching in the schools. They had higher authority than the police. You know, it's fucking crazy.
Easy or not, it was my calling.
Further back you go, like,
and
it's embarrassing. A lot of Irish history is fucking embarrassing.
The elders said I was too...
That's coming from a true blue Irishman.
Me? Hot-headed? Can you believe that?
Oh, jeez. No way. I can tell you really care about this, and you're not afraid. Maybe I could send her off to become a priestess now.
I'm just being honest.
Give her something to do.
There's nothing wrong with wearing your heart on your sleeve. If every Dilrida was as honest as I am, our tribes would have united and supported each other long ago.
Right. You're right.
Maybe he was.
I don't think this goes any further.
You see,
still nice, I guess.
My Tega was never a particularly pious man. I sent him to appease Mother with an offering.
That's interesting. Now he's gone mad with it.
I won't lie. I was frustrated with my own weakness because going to the temple had always been both my duty and my joy. That's when it all started.
Sounds like he was possessed by something.
He kept going to the temple.
Or poisoned.
He said Mother was speaking to him and that it was his duty to listen to her.
Why is he listening to the temple so often?
Of our marriage and the fate of all the Volker. The problem was he started taking all the food we had and we began to go hungry.
Jesus.
That's when the real arguments started. So what fate of our marriage was he even talking about? Now that I think about it, it was such a stupid reason to fight.
Okay.
Go ahead if you want to.
Alright, that could be another quest. Condolences. Alright, missus. No, I've just been goofy. When gods speak, interesting. Another little side quest for this place. I'd say there's a little bit of a demon messing with them. Alright. It's cool. I like when there's different levels of that. I want to just continue on what we're doing right now, which is Shattered Pride. Help the Volknir reclaim the lost part of their village. No doubt these bandits probably have their own thing going. It's like, we were here first or something. Let's see how we get over there, huh? It's nice. Oh, I guess that's it over there. Jesus Christ. Don't worry, there'll be a way. There'll be a way. There's always a way. Isn't there a big elevator? Cool. I like this concept. Nice. Let's go down there and kick some ass. That's the bridge that's out, okay. Music's just top notch, man. Top notch. It's an interesting quest. Yeah, there's the cave we're after. Grand job. I'd say they will have their own ideals and reasoning behind this, and that's cute. I've nothing to say to the bandits. Hold on, there's another bridge over there. Might have to start from there, maybe. The cave could bring us nowhere. Let's try it anyway, real quick. I think I don't have a whole lot of time, but if we can finish this one, that'll just leave one more. And we'll do that maybe tomorrow and then maybe finish up the game. I want to see what this slumbering thing is. It's probably not much, but you never know. Let's see. There's an elevator, but it's probably out. Put the switches in the weirdest places sometimes. Coming down? Oh, sure tish. Yeah, sure tish. Oh, there's a chest there. I don't want to get squashed. Nice. That doesn't seem so guards. I respect bandits everywhere. I'm starting to wonder, is this just a normal village? And the Volknir are gone a bit mad? Mad men, huh? That was a good show. Forlorn swords. Now, you're telling me they couldn't march in here, climb that elevator, and come... Oh, come on now. Get over yourselves. I think it's pure cowardice. Maybe we don't want them joining. Reach level 50. Hey! Oh shit, there it goes. Ylvern the Awakened. Hello. Did you see that dodge? I just was trying to put a bonfire down. You all gonna attack me here? Dirty bastard. Who summoned the bear? Okay, hold on. This guy's just gonna keep knocking me on the floor. It's not very nice.
This is my lucky day. You'll regret this.
Fuck that, man. It's so crap. I hate splash damage. Fuck, and the bear too. Wow, look at my health. Yeah, I'm fucking dead. Fucking. bastard. So the bear stunning me and he was stunning me. Now you all get it. Summon away, you bitch. He's also a boss. God. It is. I think there's another archer somewhere shooting me. I can hear the bastard. Coward in the corner. Are you the leader of these bandits?
That's all you've got.
Really? That's all I've got. Come on, you cowardly fucks. Look at them. I have bits of stick I'm throwing at you. Oh. There's no honor in archery, sir. You're a coward. Alright. Not bad. They definitely caused a bit of trouble at the start. They had to use the king's power. I don't often use. Big old bastard. Little mage. I also was trying to put the bonfire down before it started, but it was too late. It happens when you get a level coming out of a room. What was this one? Oh, the consecutive stuff. Yeah. Right. Damn, look at all that endurance. Riders of the Storm. What up, dude? Okay, now what happens? Do we just go back? Was it really that easy? I fully expect it to be. Yes. That it? They couldn't do that? Those who took their old village have been dealt with. They couldn't do that themselves? I suppose out of all four of them, the seat of the elders, they'll probably move over here now, will they, and rebuild the bridge. Out of all four of the tribes, I expected at least one of them to be a bit more straightforward. In fairness, we did 2 back-to-back ones. It was like, oh my god, no wonder I'm starting to feel it a bit. First one was the giant's blessing that led to killing the dude, which led to that. It was like 3 phases. Then that one we just did with the frickin' boosh. It just gets to that point, you know. All the dreams and the burdens. At least that one was good with the giants and the and King Arthur as well. She actually stood up to him. Yeah, I think as we collect bits of his soul, we're also bringing his memories back, you see. So, you know, when we first met him, absolutely he was someone to revere and even respect. But as he's got his memories back and we're seeing the absolute travesties that he did, all in the name of fear, by the way, you know, like when you think about it. You know, the fear of the Four Dwellers, the fear of losing his crown. I'm sorry, but that's not good enough. You know? He's created monstrosities. And now you're telling me you created the genocide of the giants and their poor children? Fuck you. I'm not cool with that at all. He doesn't know. He doesn't like really know that they would join with the Four Dwellers. That's cowardice. It's just killed off an entire people because they might join with them. Yeah. And by the sounds of it, they would join the Del Riata more than anything. This is their land together. Anyway. Fools and kings, I'm telling you, they're the same people.
Really?
Are you okay inside the table?
No, don't tell me. Let it stay between you and Mother. I feel she has a hand in this.
Well, I don't mind. I slaughtered them all.
I promised a hefty reward.
It had to be done.
It's yours. And since Mother helped with reclaiming the seat of the elders, maybe her grace will also guide us.
It's not as simple as that.
The empty temple.
You have to regain your honor. The empty temple.
Frigg, the matron who served there.
Oh, great.
One fateful day.
It's a multi-phased quest.
We searched everywhere.
I knew it was too easy.
But it was no use. The sacred totem of Mother passed down from matron to matron.
Do we need to find that, do we?
Without it, we can't appoint a successor. And the temple has remained empty ever since.
I'm going to name, what was her name? Hemley? Yeah, she can be it. Why did she leave?
It's hard to blame her. She left after the massacre of Gunvalder.
I saw that.
Her daughter was with a man from that tribe and was in the village when it happened.
Good God.
Was furious that we didn't come to their aid.
So that's the end of that. We'll have to
would anyone have helped
find her
if the situation had been reversed? Of course not. I've spent years questioning whether I made the right decision back then. Even now, I don't have an answer.
I can't be doing with this man's accent.
I no longer have the strength to dwell on
Fucking
it.
Canadian Norwegian. I think she's important to your tribe.
Only a matron can brew the sacred potion that allows us to enter the battle frenzy.
Do you think the matron is the Del Riata from the first act? Ooh. If I want to find her, I can help.
Searching for her a long time ago, but if
I think I know who she is.
Anyway, speak with Bride.
I think I know who it is. Because she has the Berserker's potion, right? Follow her path. Told me to be Bride. I think it's her. I think it's the leader of the camp of Del Riata from Act 1, which is really cool. What a great callback. Because she's the one who gives us the Berserker potion. So, follow the potion, you find the person. You
so
want the
priestess? Up this sad old pillar.
Look at this. That's a cool pillar.
Those sad lumps. Almost.
Looks like it's not full or something.
I guess you're not exactly what they've been waiting for. But you've certainly piqued my curiosity. This tribe.
What the fuck are you?
Once hailed as mighty warriors.
You were picked?
Now they're just sitting around, waiting for someone to save them. If it's
right.
not their matron
Just to save them.
Then it's for the pillar to flood the village in scarlet light.
That's definitely Swedish.
And are desperate for someone to give back to them.
Kleben Globen. What's a matron?
That's what they call their priestess.
Yeah, well, we figured that out. We're learning things backwards as usual.
They act like a spoiled
I don't know if he's meant to help us or if it's just another quest.
I can't understand what is happening.
He'd start talking to us. I don't think there's a bug where we're too far away when we're having a conversation. It's weird. It just happens randomly. What does the pillar glowing even mean?
That's a good question. The pillar reacted to me when I first arrived, although very faintly. And now it's reacting to you for some undeniably fascinating reasons I'd love to hear about. But here's the real puzzle. Why does the pillar respond to creatures touched by the weirdness? And what exactly are they waiting for if nothing is ever enough? I doubt even Angsvar could answer that.
It's probably got to do with the potion.
Anyway.
Maybe it's their spirit, their heart, I don't know. Okay.
Meet me later at the temple, fellow sister in the weirdness.
Sister in the weirdness. Is it reacting to us? Ooh. The last thing to react to us was the menhir. Maybe that it's a type of thing like that. Is this got to do with this quest? Don't be giving me quests on top of quests. Follow her path. Meet with Bride. Delicate matter. Look like a pick. The ones with the kind of greenish skin are the picks. I don't think. It's not true there, is it? Freak's house. No, it's up here. It's one of them winding places. Yeah, if that was the end of that quest, I would have gone and done the last try, but no, it's much bigger. No, it's not up here either. Is it wind around here? Wind the body. Carving the houses outside of... No, what's this? Sounds like a temple to me. Nothing, no, just some titties. Putting titties on that. This is a wild place. Alright. Matthew's temple, okay. Yeah, maybe they'll give us the choice to elect a new priestess, and we should pick Hemley, if she's not fully there. Whoa, see, this priestess my ass, man. This is all Four-Dweller stuff. It's so alien in nature, isn't it? Oh, good lord, most people probably weren't even inside here. Well, we know the truth, you know. We know that these are directly built by the Four-Dwellers, and usually you can connect to them too. Go to the plane, just because we can visit there. They don't. Yeah, he is. Look, he is. Oh, no, you...
Hello again, fellow outsider. Welcome to the heart of the Volker's desolation.
Answer said you could tell me more about the missing matron.
Matron freak. I doubt she'd have been pleased to see me here, in a place that belonged only to her and those who came before. The Volkers say she cursed them and left, that Matera herself hid her tracks so she could never be found. They're wrong.
I think I know who it is.
She may be gone, but her presence is everywhere.
Now, what do you mean?
You've seen it by now. On Avalon, the weirdness is always there. Thick in some places, and everyone leaves their mark on it. Some faint, some strong, but someone like the Volker matron, she'd leave a trail bright as a blaze. You just need to find it.
How do I do that?
First, you'll need to sharpen your senses to the weirdness. I have something that can help.
We can get high.
Before you set out, I want to ask a favor.
Oh, great. Quest upon a quest
don't
upon
go
a
running
quest.
straight to Angsvar.
Okay.
Bring it here instead.
You sure?
If a new matron takes her place, these doors will close to both of us forever.
Ah.
And I need to know what's behind them.
I don't know about that one.
Excellent. I can hardly wait. Here, Ether bloom.
Ether bloom.
Woven with ethereal cobweb and just a hint of wolfsbane. You'll need to smoke it.
Hell yeah. I fucking told you. We gonna get high. So yeah, Pict, huh? The Pict are based on a real people. They were kind of Scottish barbarians and Welsh as well, and some Irish. Were treated very, very poorly. In this game, they're once again pretty similar to that as well, but also outcast for being sort of pagan practices. Let's see, Mystic Wars. He sells a lot of magic. Storm Piercer. That sounds good. Shoots a large lightning rock. Fire Rune. You don't have the spirituality for any of these things. The fucking price of them. 8,000? My god. So he wants to mess around with this. I would assume he's either going to be visited by something, you see this here very much, or it's going to create like a teleporter. Nice. Alright, we'll try and finish off this tribe if we can. Yeah, I told you. See, I think maybe 3 would have been enough. I think the fact that they sprung it to 4, it does just... instead of looking at a quest with many layers, you look upon work. And if a quest in a video game becomes work, you've lost it. The fun fades away and gives away to annoyance and boredom. Smoke the ether bloom he gave me in order to locate Frigg. Frigg, let's do it. I guess it's just a consume thing, is it? Let's grab a quick save and things get weird. Never know, it could break stuff as well. Alright, where's your ether bloom? There it is. Hey, it comes in a pipe as well. It's awesome. Alright, let's get loud. Let's get heavy. Smoke this little baby. Alright, let's see what happens. Do anything? Locate Matron's Signia. Ah, so does it not even lead a trail? Is it like fucking miles away? It is, okay. Well, follow her path. The shrine sellers. Potion sellers? Was I down there? Apparently so. Shrine of Bear. Crossroads. I'll meet you at the crossroads. I think that was where I was fighting the WYRDKNIGHT, but I didn't go any further. I was fucking around. Alright, so let's go find her. Fuck yeah. I'll make my own path. Oh, dude, there's Tiger's bones. Y'all could have buried him. Fucking hell. That's what they do to save a bit of memory. They get rid of the ragdoll body after a while and replace it with a bone pile. Now, it's a good idea and it's fine. You can still pick stuff up. It doesn't despawn in that way. But it does run into a little problem where the fact that that bone pile can get quite hidden under debris and grass and stuff. So, what are you going to do, huh? What are you going to do? Alright, so we were down here fucking around fighting the WYRDKNIGHT. Almost beat him and then morning cam, so you can't fight anymore after that. It's a good fight though. I think I was like fighting him for like 7 minutes straight, just me and him. I ran out of nearly every potion I ever had. But yeah, then we just kind of moved away from here. I didn't go any further, but yeah, they're basically just big old ruins down here. Nice. She's in here, is she? Or part of her? By the sounds of it, they made it seem like she was another entity, you know? Not necessarily a giant, but something else. I actually thought it was the lady from the Act 1. That would have been cool. I hope it still leads around to that. The only reason it made me remind me of it because it was the Berserker's potion. That was the first thing that she held near and dear. One of the first quests we did as well. Just to get ingredients for her Berserker's potion. Basically, she refused to give us the recipe for it. But she would make it for us if we brought her ingredients. But you know how video games are. When you just give us the recipe by us bringing the... Oh fuck, is that Frigg and she's dead? No! How do we get down here without breaking my tuchus malacus? Fuck it. Oh shit, it's a bottomless. We gotta get out of here. Oh, we don't take any damage because of the... Come on. Wow, look at him go, Billy. He's dipping, he's diving. It's Julian Fries. Nice. Discover about Uther in this game. He doesn't believe that the world is round because he's a flat earther. Hey! Colt, how's it going? Hello, welcome. I like it. I like what you did there. We're just in Act 3 right now. I know they're kind of going to switch Act 3 around. Oh god, he is zapping my stamina. He's one of them boys. Yeesh. And my health. Hope you're doing well. Are you a fan of the game? I think it's really good. I know they're going to fix up Act 3, but I kind of want to just live it out now at this point. finish her off, and then come back to the DLC when they've fixed it up. Keep us saved from earlier. It's a great game. I'm doing a lot of parry builds, as you can see. I get a lot of health back from parrying. That's nice. Just in the middle of doing the tribal quest near the end. It's a bit drawn out, I won't lie. It would have been better if there was just 3 tribes. Making it 4 just feels a bit like work. But it's okay. We had a great story. Arthur versus the giants. Matron's insignia. Freak, I'm so sorry. You've met your fate in the dark place. You poor thing. But it means we can now possibly make a new matron, which I'm hoping it'll be Tig's wife. When we joined this tribe, there was a madman in the front, and he wanted a warrior's death. He believed that the matron had visited him, or the Mathir, and we gave it to him. You know, I understand how this tribe works, but sadly that left him with a widow, quiet death, and everything else. So I felt really bad. And she spoke of wanting to become a priestess. It's a very strange little village and tribe. They lost their elder seat to a bandit, a camp of bandits, and it's kind of cowardly. They become cowards, and then most of them ran off to join One Eye. So I went over there and cleaned them out. I cleaved them all in two, but it wasn't even. I barely even broke a sweat. So it showed how cowardly they had become, turtling. And now, and the other half are gone mad with this, this figure, this Mathir, as they called it. Driving magics all over. Nice. And do you find magic to be difficult for any of those big monsters that close in on you? Like the ogres and that. The splash damage can be quite heinous in the game, can't it be? Good game is fun. Just got to Act 2. Nice. Well, Act 3 is a lot of fun too. You'll meet a lot of mythical creatures. And yeah, there's a lot of tribal politics, so your mileage will vary. But yeah, Act 2 is probably my favorite overall. I've met some great creatures in this one though. My advice to you is don't skimp on the factions. They're fantastic. And don't be afraid to maybe look up a map or something just to find some of the bosses, because they're all wonderful. Some of them are just a small cave with a boss, and others are deeply woven in some great quests, you know. Have you found Lover's Hollow yet, and the quest surrounding that? That's very fun, that one. I was kind of like, ooh, there's a lot of... the game is definitely based on Norse legend, but there's a lot of Celtic in there as well, especially when it comes to Arthur and all that. So seeing some of the creatures, the folklore creatures they're dealing with, are very much steeped in Celtic myth. So I love that. There's a lot of... It's really well done. I actually am coming around to... I think I enjoy it more than Oblivion. I think it learns a lot from it. And splitting the maps up, at first I was like, oh, here we go. This is going to be a disaster. But it's been great. It's allowed them to be more denser and just have a whole host of like camps and caves and bosses just everywhere. I don't think you go like 5 minutes without finding something. Those swamps down in Act 2 are scary, right? I felt like enemies were coming literally out of the woodwork. So yeah, I got scared. Have you met that creature yet? I can never pronounce it, but fucking hell, man. It's like Kovali or something like that. Oh my god, that thing gave me nightmares. What the hell? They've done such a great job. I haven't touched the DLC yet. They reckon you should do it around Act 2, but then it has that awful DLC problem where you come back to Act 3 and now you're far too powerful and you just melt everything. So it's a tough one. My stance on it, I'm just going to play the game and finish it for now, as they see, you know, as this is the way they wanted to do things, you know. And then they're reworking Act 3 and they're going to add some new things. So what I'll do is I'll then come back and do the DLC. They said sometime around the end of February, which is now, but you know, I mean, that's in dev language, so I'm going to give them the time. But they are extremely passionate. They're chatting with people. They're constantly updating it, so I can do nothing but commend them on what they're doing. Where do we got to go now? The long defeat. Oh no, I did that thing again where I completed the mission and put it on another mission. No, I'm going the right way. We need to go back to him. They said Tiger was... No. Maybe I just finished it, didn't it? Why did we fall? Where did it go? What? Hang on, it's after... Maybe it's just finished, is it? follow her path. Here we go. Completed. Agnes told me to meet with her. Told me to smoke the ether bloom. Gave me an order to locate Frigg. Missing matron. I need to locate the matron's insignia. I did that. But now what? Along the feet. There we go. I need to convince Sven tribe to take part in the moot. I can deliver Thurd's tribe's decision. I need to convince the Volkir tribe to take part in the moot. Okay, cool. Nice. A lot of interesting tribes. They all got a good, interesting story, so I'll give them that. I just think there's 4 tribes. I think they should have just kept it to 3, because I find myself a little bit, you know, I was kind of building up to that finale with King Arthur. And he's getting his crown, you know? Now I'm like, fuck! I still got the whole map. Okay, nice. Yeah, Act 2 is so fun. Enjoy that. Maybe by the time I'm ready for Act 3, they'll allow... Yeah, I hope so. Exactly. Yeah, there you go. Jump into the DLC and do Act 3. 100%. I hope so too, yeah. I would expect it in the next week or so. I'd say they're hard at work at it. I mean, I'm playing Act 3 right now. It's fine, you know? Like, each map is so very, very different. Have you taken on the WYRDKNIGHT yet? This one, very much like, you know, mountains, valleys, peaks. But you'd be surprised, like, some of these places. See down here? I kind of went down there and found some wild things. See? Like, you know, maybe not as intricate as, like, Elden Ring's map, but there's definitely a huge amount of depth to it. There's a sort of a dam here from a statue, and you can actually walk down here. And you'd expect yourself to be off the map a little bit, you know? It's really cool. Well, yeah, I'm very, very impressed with it. It's a game that was definitely on my radar, and it's so worth the price too. Like, I think the Oblivion remake remaster thing was like 50 or 60, wasn't it? And this is like 40 as it is, and then it goes on sale semi-regularly. So, like, you can't complain for what you're getting. I'm playing this on PC. I think I have everything on high, you know. So, like, graphically, it's probably a little bit better than Skyrim, you know, but, you know, Skyrim's probably doing a big open world, but I like it for what it is, you know. It's not like Mr. Unreal Engine 5 swanky this, but it doesn't need that. What it does is far more impressive than just graphics, you know. It has incredible world building. One of my favorite things is getting to talk to King Arthur as you go. It just keeps you in the story all the time, and so many open world games fail to do that. They allow you with unbelievable freedom, but then you forget the story. You don't even know. Like, Fallout 4 is a great example. Like, what do you mean I'm looking for my son? I've been you know, exploring for 150 hours. I don't even know who the fuck he is. And then, you know, they all suffer from that. Even Witcher 3, one of my favorite games of all time, suffers greatly from that. Be coming back and be like, what's going on with Triss? Sorcerer? Who? What? You know? So yeah, it's just an issue. I think realistically, to play these games, you'd almost want to sit down like a movie and just blast through the main story, and then, like, either reload or do New Game Plus, and then just go off and do all the stuff. And then it'll feel a bit more coherent. There are definitely worlds that are meant to be lived in, for sure. But yeah, that's just the nature of open worldness for it. But this one, by allowing me to chat with King Arthur and check in, it keeps the story ingrained all the time. Where was this guy at? I think he was downstairs. This village is a bit of a maze, as you can see. But I really like that. I think it doesn't have too many shortcomings. I think one thing, like, combat-wise, it's fantastic. There is a couple of things that get lost in translation in terms of first and third person. Like, when you get smacked in first person, what's happening is you're falling on the ground, and you're getting... If you're in third person, you can see it happen, but not in first person. So it looks really awkward. You're stood there, stunned. So either they should add some kind of a, you know, visual cue that you're stunned, whether it be like, I don't know, not a flash on screen. Maybe the around the screen can go golden or something, or even like a little one of those little stars could spin around or something. I don't know. Now, I understand if they knock you on your ass and then the camera suddenly points in the air because you've fallen over, that's going to be extremely disorientating. You don't want to do that. It might be immersive, but immersive plus motion sickness equals people stop playing your video game. So don't do that. So I don't know. I don't have the answer for that one, to tell you the truth. Okay, hold on. This is not helping me. I need to do the forked path. Godspeed. Is that what we're on? The forked path? Ooh, I think it... Oh, yeah, he did tell me when I brought it back to pick one. I should bring the matron's insignia to Ansphere. I should also show it to Brady. He seemed really interested in some reason. Ooh. He's going to use it to like teleport. Let's get a quick save and see what happens. We'll just play it out even if it's bad, but if I really don't like it, we can always just reload. Nice. I like that. It could tarnish it, it could do worse. I mean, they only used it as a symbol. Whereas this guy's kind of, I don't know if he's doing magic with it or what. Map looks cool. Yeah, they did such a great job on it. I prefer that. Like, an open world map is impressive, but I feel like I'll never complete it. Do you know what I mean? It's just completely overwhelming. It's like being given your entire year's coursework in school on the first day. But when you split it up like this, it allows you to be more denser with the map. So that's why there's just so many caves everywhere you go. And then you can also feel a sense of, I can finish this map 100% and then move on, you know? It's piecemeal. And it also allows them, as simple as it is, to create different biomes. You know, a lot of open world maps have different biomes, but most of them don't do it very well. It's like, you've just finished going through the snow. Here's the desert. I'm like, what the fuck? That's so jarring. So, but by doing it as a level, or another map in this case, with the axe, it works really well. That's why I always go back to things like Bioshock, where you used to go down each of the bathysphere to another level of the city, and lo and behold, you would be in a whole different kind of biome. But they didn't even get too extreme, but you're in a city, but they still all stand out by themselves. Like it's a world-class example of storytelling and level design, in my opinion. It has its problems too, you know, like I think between the big daddies and that, they get a bit boring, and then the game gets far too easy near the end of the game. So you're like, oh, I don't think I can talk to this guy because he's sleeping. He's a little baby sleeping. Nice. Nice you let me in here. Yeah, so you can see there's a sort of an alien sense with these four dwellers, isn't there? I like that. The Eldridge and King Arthur. If you had written down their ideas on a piece of paper, I would tell you that it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't. You know, but seeing is believing, and playing is seeing it as well, and they've done a great job. It works so well. It's almost got that sort of Alice Madness Returns, where you take something kind of horror and peeking behind that weirdness and mix it with something that is grandiose and noble, like the Knights of the Round Table, and twisting it, and I like that. I like twisted tales. I like grim fairy tales. Nice. Are you fucking still asleep? What the fucking wake up, you lazy bastard? Jeez. Because it's a house, but it technically counts as a dungeon, I can't put the bonfire down. It's understandable, I guess. It's mainly just they can't really load King Arthur in there. I don't know how the game's going to end. I won't say too much. I don't want to spoil it on you. I don't know myself, but there's definitely, you can probably feel it yourself, there's threads all over the place where no one can really be trusted. But I finished off some of the faction quests, and let me tell you, even the boring sounding ones are great. Like, keep an eye out for the Alchemist quest. That was great. Obviously, the Children of Morrigan. And I would urge you to look into the Geographers. What seems like a simple, almost boring, like, oh god, they're geographers? They just go around making maps, and no. They're really, really good. That's all I'll say about that. But there's so much content, and I wouldn't be surprised if they put out even more. Like, I get this feeling in my bones at how active they are with the game, that they might be working on another DLC. I don't know for sure, but I'd love it. You know, I hear good things about the DLC, but I hear most of the weapons you get there will one-shot everything. So it kind of, it's up to yourself. You maybe want to feel like a god, and I say go for it. But then it can also fundamentally break a game. I've done it myself. It's like, hey, I've got that one-shot weapon, you know, and then nothing is a challenge anymore. And at the first, it's good because, as I said, you get that wish fulfillment, that power fantasy. And then about 15 minutes later, it wears off, and it's boring. And there's no challenge left in the game. So yeah, be careful.
To see you, fellow outsider.
Hello.
What brings you here today?
I was waiting for your ass to wake up, dude. He gave me that little pipe to smoke. I think he was smoking it himself. He knocked his ass out. Okay.
Now that is exciting.
Let's see what happens.
Please, the honor should be yours. You're the one who put in all the hard work.
Thank you. See, this guy's not so bad. Let's see what happens. The thing on the doorstep. Oh, I love it. This could be mad spoilers, though. Gotta be careful. We're gonna have a meeting with some crazy thing here. Let's see. I found the. Is it gonna be here? No. Oh, it is. Yeah. Interact with the Matir Temple. Here we go. It's probably gonna take us to the weird plane. Yeah. Ooh, no load screen. Ooh, look at this. Hello, dude. I love the way they mention all of these dimensions. They always talk about, you know, through the cracks, or this one's like on the doorstep, or, you know, a peek behind the curtain. I love that. The concept of another dimension literally being next door to ours, that's great. That's almost, you know, fucking Tolkien, you know, like Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I love that. Love, love, love that. Okay, so what we got going on here? It's some kind of a vessel. I see a bloody cup or something. What is this? Drink. Do I want to do this? Hello? Let's see what's over here first. They're so alien in nature. Everything's so vast. Doesn't this look like the outside of the tomb? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll grow a set of boobs. Boobs. We already have one. Alright, drinky, drinky. Hello? A Four Dweller appeared and attacked me. Holy Jesus Christ, that's good. Oh my god, that's him. That's him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ow! The Four Dweller Knight. No! Can we kill him? This is so badass. Mushvilleheim. It's the main theme music. Bad. Damn, they hit like a truck. Bad. At least we might stand a chance. I called this guy the Weird Knight, but now we know Four Dweller Knight. Oh, look at those crits. Baby, we getting those crits. Oh! Did you see that crit? It nearly took his whole health bar. We have you now. Die. These guys have been haunting me the whole game. Payback's a bitch. Ah. Yes. Yes. I did it. I did it. We got Weird Prism from him. Cool. I got one of those before. Damn, he's definitely easier than the one that actually attacks you. I love that they use the main theme. God, that was good. I need a cigarette after that. Because that guy was a pain in the ass. So we had one of these weird prisms before. I don't know what the fuck they do. It's a very special, I think it's like end, oh look at that, cool. End game upgrade for weapons and stuff. Think about like Titanite slabs. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I have two of them now. Yeah, restores, it consumes, see? Restores a small portion of the king's soul. I expected a bit more. Let's see what happens when we drink again. That was so much fun. I was not ready for that. I'm eating bread and stuff, for God's sake. Alright, take. What happened? Take what? Taking on the doorstep. I take some of the potion and return to him. Oh, let's see. Hold on. King Arthur wants to talk to us first, which is interesting. Whose blood is that? That's the question. Is that a four? Are we drinking four dwellers? I keep saying four bears. Four dwellers' blood. What's four bears from? It must be from something else. Uchi katana. Uchi. Oh, my bonfire's still here. Okay, let's talk. What do you guys say about yourself? Did you know some of the Del Riata were drinking Four Dweller blood during the war?
No. How would I? The tribes were our allies, but they commanded their own forces.
Oh, yeah?
The truth is, that war made monsters out of us all.
No, you made the monsters.
The Four Dwellers weren't just any normal enemy. The way they looked,
you think the Berserker's potion is made from Four Dweller blood? That's crazy.
To many, they seemed almost godlike.
Yeah.
I don't condone what the Volker did, but...
Give my money to the devs and make new stuff like the Grail? Yes. Hell yes. I'd love to see these guys take on other ideas, you know? I know, like Disney Boo and all that, but Disney got most of their stories from the Grimm Brothers' tales. And I'd love to see them do some of that, because there was a lot of wars between, you know, we know them as Sleeping Beauty and all that, and Roar and all that, but there was kingdoms and wars. I'd love to see them do that and go even weirder into it. Like, I'd say, I don't know how the DLC is, was the one thing I would add to the game is go even further into the Eldritch weirdness. You don't need a giant Cthulhu walking around or anything, but yeah, just go even weirder into it. But they could do whatever they want. Like, it's amazing. This universe is theirs to mess around with. I'm here for it. Nice. Proper Grim Fairy Tale were amazing. I was raised them. Yeah, right? Which probably explains a lot. Oh, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Alright. Yeah, that was kind of cool. So, yeah, maybe the Berserker, that's why they get so strong on the Berserker stuff, but maybe it changes who they are as well. So we got to see one. I called him the Weird Knight, which I kind of like a bit better. But yeah, Four Dweller Knight. He was a lot easier. The one that visits you at night in this game, nah. I spent like I fought him for nearly like 10 minutes straight, and then the morning came. They only come out at night, so when morning came, it ended the fight for me. And I was like, oh, didn't get to finish it. Alright, what do you think about that?
Oh, you're back.
Hello.
I tried following you, but the door shut right in front of my face.
Sorry, right in front of my face.
To be honest.
No.
Maybe I could go in now, but first, I'd rather you just tell me what happened in there.
I fought and killed a Four Dweller.
A Four Dweller?
Well, a Four Dweller knight.
Ah, so it's just as I suspected.
Not quite.
But why would a Four Dweller be in what's supposed to be the Temple of Meter?
It's like everything else. All their religion is propped up on lies, and in reality, they're actually probably worshipping the Four Dwellers, which they fought in the war. You suspect it has something to do with the potion. What's beyond that door is the main ingredient.
Oh, I see now. According to the Volker legends, the first berserkers were born on the battlefield during the war with the Four Dwellers.
Did they drink their blood?
Was supposed to lend them her anger and strength, but maybe the truth is visceral. Blood has power.
Oh, that's right. Didn't Vikings used to drink the blood of their enemies? Wasn't that a thing?
Intent.
Damn.
If you believed it could make you invincible, then that's exactly what it would do.
Right. That's crazy. They were drinking blood. That's disgusting. So I was a real Four Dweller. I thought, no. Even at that, it was a knight and also a spectre of one.
Maybe. Once.
Hmm.
It could have been a captive, brought here by the Dalrita and hidden in the vault. But there's no way it survived for 600 years, being bled over and over again.
That's fucked up.
Nothing could endure that. At least, I hope not.
Maybe they could.
It's an apparition of the weirdness. Same with the blood. But with intent that strong, sustained for so long, it's probably indistinguishable from the real thing.
That was cool. I was not expecting to fight him, but yeah, he was much easier.
Well, I can't say for certain. Although personally, I don't believe she's truly on Avalon. As for the potion, her wrath isn't really hers. It's born of the weirdness. That's why so many of the Volker still have its traces coursing through their veins. Once someone drinks the potion, it stays with them. But that much weirdness all at once for someone so unprepared? Well, it can't be good for them. No wonder other tribes thought they were madmen. And no wonder there are so few left. You will do with this knowledge what you see fit. Angsvar and I, we've had our differences. I doubt he'd believe me. And honestly, I'm not brave enough to try to convince him. Now, I promised you a reward. I'll give you something he refused, but it might be of some use to you.
The Berserker potion?
I've managed to create a recipe for something similar to their potion. It's not as potent. But now that I know what it is, it's far less damaging to the body. Take it. You look like you've still got a long journey ahead of you.
Cool. Thank you.
Don't mention it. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
He's so cool.
I'll stay here for a while and see.
Of course, they make the picks out to be horrible people, and then you meet one and he's like a good dude.
Maybe our paths will cross again. In the meantime, try not to get into too much trouble. Unless it's something interesting.
There you go. Thing on the doorstep. Matthew's Battle Rage. Battle Rage. See, this is something you'd save for the end. You give me 3 of them. Nice. Decreases incoming damage by 20%. Okay. I thought Battle Rage would be increased damage, but anyway. And where's the other potion you mentioned? Do I have it? It was like, drink the potion and see what happens. Is it here somewhere? Monster Blood Orb. Nope. I don't know what that part was about. Maybe I gave it to him. Is this it? No, Swift Steps. We did have some of the other Berserker potion at some of the Del Riata. And it's exactly what you can imagine, you know, just boost your damage, movement speed, and attack speed by a lot. But I know, I was kind of hoping it would transform us in some way. This game is amazing where it has some very true blue RPG elements, you know, not just in namesake. Without spoiling too much, let's just say I lost certain things permanently in the game, and they kind of almost D&D style, where it's like, whoopsie, you shouldn't have done that, and then you get you can go on a long journey to get those things back. It's very cool like that, and it was just completely random. I haven't even, we've been, I don't know, about 70 or 80 hours in this game, but I've only showed about a third of the game, really. You know, I haven't done as much of the side quests as I wanted to. But I'm trying to show off a good bit of the factions, because, you know, if you played enough Morrowind, Oblivion, even Skyrim, you know that a huge meaty chunk, like that juicy fat at the end of the steak, is in the faction quests of these games. There's, I don't know, if it's just that they split them out or what, but it seems like maybe they were given to other people in the teams and they just wrote some magnificent stories, you know, away from the main quest, and I love that. I fucking love that one. And this game is no different. Like, I have not been disappointed in any of the factions yet. There's always a weak one. I will say the Keepers are probably the weakest, but it's so integral to Act 1, it doesn't really matter, you know. Basically, the Keepers are the understudies for the Knights of the Round Table, and if you rise to the ranks of the Keepers, you're supposed to it'd be next in line to become a Knight of the Round Table, but in reality, it's all for naught, really. But it is steeped in some mysticism as well, which is kind of cool. That quest had one of the more Eldritch vibes to it, you know, literally known as the Lord of the Seas, so you can imagine where that's going. Yeah, one thing I mentioned before, and it bears mentioning again, is how they keep your stash box outside. It's a very simple, small thing, but if you fast travel somewhere to then have to go through another load screen or two just to get to your goddamn stash, to then have 2 more loads to get out to fast travel back, that's fucking stupid. That's Bethesda thinking, and that's stupid. But this game was like, no, we keep the stash outside, so when you fast travel to that town or village or whatever, it's there. It's just that, it's that little thing. It's these little things in the game that they have added, and the quality of life, and things that no doubt they themselves have been pissed off of in other games. And I love that. That's not just paying homage, because the whole game does feel like a love letter to Skyrim. It also shows that they're evolving. It's like, well, this is what we would do if we had this game. You know, that kind of way? I fucking love that. Alright. So you can upgrade all your stuff and add relics to them, and there's so many amazing things you can do, but my god, it gets costly. Look at that. Jesus. I think there's certain points you can put into practicality that will make things cheaper. But yes, it is nice. Good, yes. I want to keep raising those up. Nice. And then yeah, there's transmogrification. The cheeky little beggars don't make you pay for the not real money, in-game money to transmogrify. I understand, but yeah. And then obviously the floppy hand sword. Nice. Music is great as well. Like, I love that they called upon a real, like, you know, Scandinavian artist. That's brilliant. That's the only way. You'll always notice the music in a game when it comes from a proper place. You know, I think when you've got that kind of phone-in music, or possibly, you know, dare I say, some modern RPGs that we love in a long-running series, kind of rehash and reuse certain tracks over and over again. I understand that that's the part of it. It's like, well, this is the main theme of the whole series, but they overuse nostalgia too much. But yeah, look at Clair Obscura. Look at this game. They've clearly handcrafted their own music, and it feels like it was always part of the game, part of the world, and it builds. And if you understand the importance of music for your game, not just ambient noises and that, then you're halfway there. You know, you can tell stories through music. We all know this, and that works for a video game as well. It's just another piece of the puzzle, a piece of the art. I think I'm done. Maybe we can go back to that guy. Have I done this? There's a little glitch telling me to set a bonfire. Have we done this one? Okay. No, we gotta do this as well. We gotta make sure he joins up. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I was hoping to do the other tribe quest, but sure, time is time, you know. We'll do it tomorrow, and then we'll run on whatever this final piece of King Arthur's armor. They literally mentioned that something slumbers down there, and I like the sound of that. So that could be a good boss. So I'm excited as hell. And then we'll just see how it all plays out.
With our luck, it couldn't have ended any other way. But the totem, was it with her? If so, we can...
Yeah, I want to see if they'll let us pick the poor lad's wife. Yes, here it is.
Could it be that Mother is finally smiling upon
These guys dress like...
Thank you.
Mad Max barbarians, and they're all neutered dogs. Poor little things.
But this isn't the end of our misfortunes. Elspeth, the girl chosen to be the next matron, took her own life today.
Fuck!
Threw herself onto the rocks.
Jeez, why'd she do that?
Hard to say. It's been a dark time for all of us. But maybe she had her own burdens. Shame she chose such a dishonor. Shame she did it.
And shame on you. You've let your whole tribe down and blame everyone else. Blame the bandits for taking over. Blame the girl for throwing herself off a cliff. Fuck off, dude.
Certain.
Regain your honor somehow, what little of it is left.
Nobody would have had anything to gain from her death.
But now maybe we'll get to pick a new matron. We'll see.
We need a matron. And if she won't name one, I'll have to do it myself.
I'll do it.
Maybe you should check Elspeth's hut. See if she left any notes or hints about who should follow her.
Can we not just choose one? Oh, I wanted to choose Tig's wife. I know she only mentioned about becoming a priestess, but wouldn't it be fitting? We'd give her purpose to her life too as well. You're gonna tell me I'm gonna have to go find her body, aren't you? Thrown to the rocks. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're not finished yet, huh? It's the quest that keeps on giving. You see why I said there should have just been 3 tribes, you know? We've already been through the mill, we've been in dreams, we've had giant blessings. Are you fucking stealing stuff? Hello? Who the piss are you?
What are you doing here?
The fuck are you doing?
You're the reason Elspeth is dead now.
Me?
If you hadn't pried into Volca business, she'd still be here.
What the hell are you talking about?
You brought back the matron's totem. We hoped it would stay lost forever. But now the doors are open again and Elspeth's worst fears have come true. No. Frigg had chosen Elspeth's mother as her successor, but then Frigg disappeared and Elspeth's mother fell ill. Everyone feared that even if the totem was found, we'd be left without a matron. On her deathbed, Elspeth's mother named Elspeth as her
Elspeth
successor.
didn't want to be the matron?
She never wanted it. But you don't refuse your dying mother, do you? We thought the tribe would eventually move on, find new ways to worship Mather, and leave this madness behind. But then you showed up. And bring down the wrath of the entire tribe on us both.
Alright.
After everything that's happened,
The burden of
really
religion,
they
huh?
don't care about our plans for the future. Plans that don't involve Elspeth being stuck in the temple forever.
What a
To
foolish
them,
tribe, Jesus
it's an
Christ.
honor.
I've not met a single one of them
Their tribe is
that
worthless.
make
They
any
all
sense.
See themselves as Mather's chosen, yet they act like sheep who can't survive without a herding dog.
Yeah, this entire tribe. I mean, you are speaking the truth, but there's no reason to give up on it.
You don't know? They didn't tell you?
Being the matron is
Being the
torment.
matron is
Oh,
torment.
God.
It only
What kind of
ends
weird
in
rituals
death.
are you guys doing?
When a matron undergoes initiation, it's said she becomes a living vessel for Mather's wrath.
What the fuck is that?
It's like drinking that cursed potion. Your veins burn and your mind screams for blood.
The vampire?
And matrons spend their days isolated, barely holding back the berserker madness that threatens to consume
Why is it they need to
them.
do that? They must drink their forebears'
They
blood.
rely on calming herbs, meditation, whatever they can. Elspeth wasn't like that. She wore her
What weird
heart
ass
on her
rituals? What are you gonna do, huh?
She loved people.
Of course, we wouldn't be able to
loved the
change their
mountains.
minds.
She wasn't meant to spend her days alone in a dark room, hovering on the brink of madness. Yeah, me too. Now you see why we don't like outsiders prying
Yeah, but
into
that
our
makes me
business.
think that they might have thrown Frigg
Here.
into that hole.
Elspeth left this letter for you.
Oh, isn't that
Take
nice?
it and go.
Can't they just have a matron without them drinking that potion? Outsider. Outsider! If you're reading this, it's meant you have succeeded and I'm gone. I couldn't tarnish my honour or Nessus by running, so I chose the only path to the less dishonourable. I had faith you'd find matron's totem, and it was kind of fate that filled me with dread. I know I wouldn't have been a good matron in truth. I don't think anyone really is, because there's nothing good about being a matron. What goddess, what mother would condemn her daughter to a life of near solitude filled with suffering? It's cruel. I don't want to believe Martha would be so cruel. I wish there was a way to end it all. No matron deserves her fate. It isn't a blessing, it's a curse. Yeah, it could be another sign of meddling from the four dwellers. It could be just a demon. It'd be someone with unshakable resolve and nothing left to lose. It'd be someone without regrets. It'd be someone who really understands the magnitude of this choice. Ooh, I know I feel bad making, wanting to make Tig's wife new. There must be a way. It's just so stupid. If you look at any modern organized religion, it's the same problems all over again. The thing is, you can't look upon a 3,000 or 4,000 year old book as the same as it is now. Do you know what I mean? It's meant as a guide. Life has moved on, We've different societies with different technology. You're not meant to use these things as the be-all, end-all. That's why the world is as mad as it is. We constantly are fighting because of religion. And it's just nonsense. Let people have their own spiritual journey. Fuck whatever a book says. Let alone how we interpreted 3,000 or 4,000 years ago. Which is not even what it was meant for, you know. It's fucking sad. We're a smarter society in that, but clearly not. There's a reason why we're called sheep. Let's see, here's the letter.
Hand, rather than serve as matron.
Yeah, that's how crazy this has gotten. You need to end this.
Needed her. The tribe needed her. The tribe cannot survive without a matron. But I cannot force anyone to take the mantle.
Why don't you take it?
We've seen
you piece of shit.
Find us a matron stranger. Someone willing. Someone with strength. Find us a matron stranger. And I will attend the moot.
That's crazy. About the new matron? Helmi. Ooh, there should be no more matrons. What should we do? Helmi is Tig's wife. This is exactly who I was talking about. But it seems to be a fate worse than death, and this poor woman just lost her husband. Is she strong enough to withstand it? Yes. Let's see what happens if we say there should be no more. You think it'll curse this poor tribe? I don't know.
What in the blazes are you talking about now? This tribe fell apart without a matron. How are we supposed to move forward?
Are you sure about that? I think it fell apart because you became weak.
Why would we stay as we are?
Read absolute letter again. Nobody deserves this kind of suffering.
I know the matron's role isn't easy.
Sure you do.
And Frigg showed us just how ungrateful we've been for their sacrifices. But the women were always willing. They saw it as an honor. Elspeth's case was different, and it's not like she ever complained. How was I supposed to know her mother pressured her to agree?
My god, the accent fell apart there. How was I supposed to know? If she complained, she'd be deemed honourless. None of the matrons know they're agreeing to, not really.
Aye, that's true. What happened to Elspeth is tragic, but she had years to prepare. Look, these have been hard times for the tribe.
Such stubborn people.
So much. And you've only just returned what we've been missing most. There is no Volker without mother. And no mother without a matron.
Your mother's wrath is just bottled weirdness. Ooh, careful now.
Careful. You're inching dangerously close to blasphemy.
Uh-huh.
You've helped us, but my patience has limits.
In truth, he is the one who's allowed this tribe to become disaster. It is everything I have helped you with. The poor man outside who had gone mad and asked me to end his suffering. The actual elders had them taken over by a bandit camp, and now you have multiple of your sycophant fucking matrons offing themselves. You've become foolish. I think you need to be replaced. I think your head needs to be on a pike, sir. This tribe is fucked with you in charge. It's time. Like I just changed that other tribe away from going into a giant, induced coma in a different plane, and now the tribe will literally flourish. And what's to stop me doing that here? Spectre of the weirdness, a four-dweller in the temple. Your potion contains its blood. It's not going to help, man. They're going to kick us out, fight to the death, or tell us to shut up and do what we're told, basically.
You went into the temple? That's forbidden. Only a matron is allowed in the sanctum.
Really? That's your concern right now? You're not listening. Oh, can we break through this guy's thick head? There is a wall right there.
I am listening. What I'm hearing is madness. Our tribe is supposed to be Mother's chosen, with her wrath flowing through us. What you're saying makes us exactly what Camelot has called us for centuries. Barbarians. Drinking the blood of our enemies? How does that make us better than the beasts?
Believing you were Mother's chosen got you into this mess in the first place. It's when you're worried about what Camelot thinks of you. Ooh, I don't think that'll be enough to strike at his heart. This is tough.
I don't. It's just...
Yeah.
I don't even know what to think
There
anymore.
it is, there it is.
Camelosians call us savages, and the rest of the Dalrita think we're madmen. And now, it feels like they were right.
It's true.
Should we change?
Yeah.
Or should we accept that this is who we are?
No.
And then there's the moot. Without the Berserker's rage, what do we even have to offer?
Can't you use the potion that we got from the Pict? Keep the traditions, but change their outcomes. There's no need for this potion. You can still honor your matter, you know? This is what's wrong with the fucking world. There's countless amounts of religions and countries and cultures that are so twisted in the old teachings that they're confused themselves. It's madness. Half of them are out killing their spouses instead of getting a divorce because they're so afraid of their own fucking made-up religion.
Oh, he's never going to let me forget this. I know. I know. I've had my suspicions for a long time. Even before everything with Frigg. There were never that many of us. And the madness people claimed we suffered from. It's true.
I think we got around to him. Jesus Christ.
More of us
I actually won a debate.
Without it, we're no one. Our tribe might as well be nameless.
It's not true. Aren't you still warriors without the potion? Ooh. Brady could help you. He made his own potion. Ooh. But he'll feel... Oh, Jesus Christ, this is dangerous. I'm giving him too much information. He'll feel like this is another betrayal. I could do this. I could try and get to his sense of a warrior. His sense of self. That might not be enough either. Because they're clearly, as I said, they're like neutered puppies. They're afraid to take one step forward for fear of leaving the comfort of their little matter. I know which one we go for. I think you're doomed with both of them, honestly. This is good writing, though. As I said, I didn't expect much out of these quests, but they've been expertly written. Good stuff. I'm actually invested. That's important.
I know. I only hope he doesn't gloat too much when I come begging.
Oh, there you go. He's giving in. He's giving in.
This could be a new start.
Yes. Doesn't take too much.
Let everyone see our fury one more time.
There you go.
Thank you. I'll bring this to the rest of the tribe, and then we'll see. And I remember my promise. I will attend the move.
Dude, we actually broke him down. Wow.
I'd gladly see Camelot crushed. But not if it cost us what little we have left.
That's
and
great.
I suppose we'll finally put Bride's potion to the test.
Yep.
It's not sacred anymore. Maybe it's time we stopped dying for it and started sharing it. Bride will be delighted. Smug little arsehole. Nobody gets on my nerves quite like he does.
Yeah. You'll be grateful. There we go. Holy I can't believe it. I suppose he is a shell of a man. We weren't really winning a debate. We were just telling him what he already knew. That was great. I thought we'd have 2 more little quests to do. Ascension. That was fucking great. Cool. Great writing as well. You could see just completely lost. See, they'll still have their potion, you know, without fucking killing people. The sad thing is, though, you fool of a tribe leader. There's a woman's dead body at the end of the fucking cliff there, you know, and another dead woman in the cave. Oh, what a fucking waste of life and a waste of skin you are. Realistically, in if this was a perfect world, he'd take a warrior's death too. Now, I don't know how this handles this. I think you could go very evil with this, and then you could probably get a blessing from this tablet here by filling it up. Interesting. God, that's fucking good storytelling. Holy shit. You can good I know the accents are throwing me off because they keep losing them. But still good writing, you know, and decent voice acting. Nice. I think so that really only leaves one left. Let me see. Should I go down and talk to this dude? I like how proud he was. Even in the last moment, he was like, oh, that smug bastard will be able to use his potion. Now, this smug bastard, as you say, if he was anyone else, I trust him, but maybe we shouldn't, I don't know. He could just poison all these potions. It's like, sure, I'll make you some potions. The guys who have been basically trying to ostracize his people as well. The Picts. That's so funny. Well, he gave us some of the potion too. No, he seemed like a good dude, but hey, you know, he could just be playing nice. Let's see if he's anything to say about it. He'll now become, you know, the savior of this tribe, really. But those poor women, man, that's so lousy. Oh, my bonfire's still there. That's cool. I feel so bad for them. Jeez, of course it has to be the women, right? It has to be the women. They always have to be the sufferer in every goddamn tale. Shocking. With the bad enough burden from Mother Nature herself, for God's sake.
It's always a pleasure to see you, fellow outsider.
Yes. I doesn't have anything else to say. I thought he'd have a little bit of a smirk or something. I don't know if the Picts have any tribes or villages in the game. Could be for the DLC, I don't know. I always had a warm place in my heart for the Picts. You know, I think that's another tale of history being written by the winners. So they made them out to be cannibals and pagans and barbarians, and I don't think that's wholly true. They're also fairly tied to, you know, ancient Celtic order and some Irish and Scottish, and so that's probably, there's somewhere deep down in my old ancestral DNA of some there, you know. They were basically like Celtic witch doctors, you know, but if you're not, you know, in some way in tune with that side of life, you know, the esoterics, you'd be mad, you know. No matter which way your spirituality goes, it's right there in front of you, you know. Alright, cool. Yeah, these are really good. I'm very surprised. But at first glance, I won't hide, and I didn't hide the fact that it was going to be a very annoying, dragged out quest, but it still kind of is dragged out, but not far from annoying, though. These are great stories of stubborn tribes and proud people, and it's not unlike my own fucking Irishman. proud people. Anyway, yeah, so I think we'll do the final tribe quest tomorrow. A tribe called quest, right? And maybe we can go on to the finale, see what's underneath, what slumbers beneath, and then we'll see where things go, what'll happen to the lands of Avalon, you know? Whose fate will we change? Can we trust King Arthur? I don't know. But thank you for joining me. You guys have been great. Appreciate it. We got to see IGN's Fan Fest. Got to show some great games. Definitely standouts like Second Stone. And there was some really cool like little builder kind of combat games as well. Very interesting. But yeah, definitely more where that came from. And we'll have Resident Evil, some Pokemon, some Marathon tomorrow as well. Lovely jubbly. Have a good night. Look after yourselves. And I'll see you all soon, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.